30 weeks been on the show.
Carry the one.
I probably gained 30 pounds since then. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Except for
Right?
that last one. Yeah, it's question mark episode because we sure as hell don't know what we're talking about.
Hey! Dirty word!
We got
Dirty
the
word.
coach's box
watch
swear
out.
jar, so
There
gotta
it
put some
is.
money in every time you do that. This will pay
wow.
for our meal every week.
I was thinking
so,
my son's college education.
Do you know who will not be contributing to that?
well, your meal will
Coach
not be
McVay.
paid for.
Me.
Do you know? Is that the Ray Fund right there? That's what that's going to be, right?
Oh, no. See, this is the
This is the dinner fee.
Yeah,
so
the dinner fund.
I like it.
pay for our dinners every week.
Right.
So.
There you go. Nothing
Well,
wrong with that.
hopefully I don't put too much in there, but I have a
You're paying for your own.
I have a bad feeling.
I don't know. You guys got these, these SMCI hats. Maybe we can get them to sponsor us dinner.
Hey.
I mean, Crow Deer, she could buy me. You could buy me some dinner.
That'd be nice.
That'd be
Put
nice.
the Home SCMCI logo out here. It's sponsored by
That's right.
the Coach's Box, sponsored by Home SCMCI.
I mean, if anyone's out there
Sounds
wanting to
good.
buy me dinner on these nights, because I'm probably negative
I'll take cheese dip.
$500 by now. What,
I'll just take
episode
Small
30?
cheese dip.
30.
We're at episode 30.
We haven't been here 30 weeks.
So I'm averaging $30 a pop every time we're here. So that's $900.
You got to start getting off the
Well-
dollar menu. That's what it sounds like to me. Joel, we got the dollar menu up yet?
That reminds me of my tirade if we get to it.
Are we doing tirades?
No,
You know what? I don't know
I'm
what
just
we're
saying. Exactly.
We don't know what we're doing, Chris Miller.
I don't know what to do with my
So-
hands right now.
We're shooting.
Oh, I thought-
The car drove really well.
I thought we were talking about basketball.
Look, you were talking about volleyball last
Oh,
night.
but yeah, I was.
He's calling the game.
Well, I was calling the game. It went quick, real quick.
Ball
did.
got hit.
We were like 46
Spike
minutes.
Net.
Yeah,
Points.
I tell you what, that was maybe the toughest job I've ever had right there, calling a volleyball game. It was very difficult.
Do you want
I don't
do you want
disagree with
sympathy
that.
from
I
anybody
guess
here?
yeah.
Nobody.
From the teachers right here? No.
No. No.
I was waiting. What are you wanting us to do here?
It was tough. It was tough.
You know where you can find sympathy if you want it.
Oh, yeah.
I do. Hey, I bet this will be a surprise to all our viewers. This is the third night in a row that Blair has been at La Pachenko.
Yes, it is. Third night in a row.
Man.
Yes.
It's like we're all
He
about
gets in that
streaks.
Pepsi money.
Yeah, Joe loves me here. Joe
I'm
loves
sure he does.
me. He does.
It has happened
We
before.
are we are really happy that Joel lets us come here, be obnoxiously loud, probably scare off customers.
We do maybe do that a little bit.
Well, it depends on how our tirades usually go. But he's been gracious enough. He's great to us.
Agreed.
So we really want to thank Joel for letting us come here
Agreed.
and do this.
Thank
And
you,
I
Joel.
definitely want to say that, if you're want a place to eat, this is the place to go. I mean, great service. Was always willing to go the extra mile for anybody. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he takes us graciously in every week and brings us some Mountain Dew and takes care of us. So
Looks like only one Mountain Dew.
well, nobody else asked. I
That's
guess.
true.
That's on your own.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
But he even allows me to have my coaches meetings here every week. So had my coaches beginning of the season meeting here
30.
Monday.
Of his
Well,
coaches.
I mean, that's a lot of people to come in. It's like, yeah, bring them in.
Bring another table.
Hey,
Need
they
another
took
table.
up this whole
Do you
section
bring the
over there.
managers
What
too?
are they? Hold on, time out. What
And
are
I
they
didn't
going
have
to
two
do
of them here.
What are they going to do come season when they have to space out? Are they just going to be like, in the rafters? And
Well, we've got some plan. we got
I
two
got
on the other
plans.
side of the court. We'll have
I mean,
signals going to signal each
sitting
other.
right behind the other coach.
Exactly.
It's going to be a shame. I mean, you're going to have to cut how many people the students can have to come watch them because you're coaches.
When you have to cut kids because you don't have enough room on the bench for your coaches,
Have you ever seen his bench?
I'm very much aware.
Okay.
Very much aware.
I mean, there is like 7 people, and then the players, and then they're back on the back row behind that players.
Here we go. Love
wait,
it. Love
hang
it.
on, we're ripping them too much.
Early. That's early.
Oh, we're picking on them.
If you guys, we only got about 13 or 14 more times for this show.
I got to handle this every week. See what I go through around here?
I know.
Man. 30 weeks
So
in a row,
sorry.
too, man.
30 weeks in a
Well,
row.
no, you haven't made it 30 weeks.
Oh,
in a
yeah, I
row,
missed
sir.
one.
I've made it 30 weeks in a row,
yeah.
and Ray has made it 30 weeks in a row.
I got quarantined,
Well, that's a,
and I still made the show via internet.
You did. You did.
That was it.
Good job.
I was proud of him.
Hold on, where's his ice?
Dedication.
Where's his ice cream?
Where's your
Big
ice
ice
cream?
cream?
There across the road.
Ice cream.
Nice.
I don't want no
your
dang
ice
ice
cream.
Jarvis,
cream.
ice cream.
We get ice cream.
I'm waiting for somebody to bring an ice cream cone to all four of us here.
Next
I will
week,
take
next
one.
week the
I will
coach's
take
box
one.
will be at Dairy Queen.
Are we going to travel next week?
We don't know yet.
Oh,
we don't know yet.
yeah,
We
that's
may
up in the
take
air.
a trip to an unknown land, and we'll just see where
St.
we're
Louis
going with
County.
Oh, yes.
We'll see how that
Chartered.
Wait a minute.
we-
Virus
we-
is smart up there.
Wait, do we have?
Exactly.
Whoa,
Listen,
we're going
Smart virus,
We're going
Do we
north
have
of
to-
the Merrimack?
I don't know.
possibly.
I don't have a face shield.
Boy, oh boy, we could be in trouble.
It'd be like who's that football coach?
Andy
that has
Reid.
the Andy Reid.
Come on, Andy Reid of the
face shield?
Chiefs. Let's go.
Oh,
He must have had a foggy mask to get beat by the Raiders.
Ouch.
I'm just saying.
Raiders aren't bad.
They're not great.
What are they
They're
like?
not bad.
4-1, 3-2, something like that.
They're like 3-2.
No, I think they're more like 4-1.
I was just
Wow.
saying, they're no slouch.
No, we can put some money on it.
I'm not going to
Take
put
the money out of the
on
swear
it. You guys-
jar.
You're the king of the Cranium Cub. I ain't going to bet against you. Hey, but I guess I could be McVay.
Hold on. Both of them have computers.
down.
So hold on. Both of them
Yeah.
have computers in front of them. So right now, I'm protesting the
Was it peaceful?
trivia.
I have never. This is the first time I've used my computer.
It's under
Oh,
protest.
stop. I close mine all the time.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
were here more, you would know that. If you were a full-time member of the show, you'd have that memo.
Wow.
Wow, burn.
I had to kick him out on assignment last week.
Well,
Got out of hand the week before that.
Yeah, you did.
Man.
Didn't know
I
how
don't-
to-
hey,
didn't know how
if
to
I
take
don't
that.
start getting some meals paid by a sponsor, my wife's going to tell me I can't
gone.
come anymore.
yeah.
Well,
Well, you just got to get here right at time, and you just can't eat. Just got to drink some water and enjoy the show.
Look at I'm not doing any of that.
Get the chips and salsa.
I didn't understand a word you just
D.
said right now. All I heard was blah, blah, blah. I sound stupid.
Letter D, none of the above.
Now, that's the answers to the next trivia question. Right, it's D all across the board.
D.
He's like, what are you
Y'all
doing
ever-
right now?
Y'all ever seen Summer School? The old school movie,
yeah.
Summer School.
Yes.
Good,
You
good
know,
flick.
you
That's a
know
good
that. You know how that they're in there taking the test and everything at the very end, and the one dummy at the end sitting there goes C because usually C's always 9 times out of 10 is usually the answer more than anything else.
Well, I don't know if it's 9
Hint,
times
hint,
out of 10.
hint, hint
Oh,
for the
okay.
night.
All right.
Hint, hint.
Foreshadowing, maybe.
C.
All right, I got you. I got
See
you, Ray.
you.
Ah, he's trying
Saying there's
to,
a
we got
chance.
what you're throwing down. Hey, McVay.
Subliminal messages are coming your way there, McVay.
All right.
Winner, winner.
Hasn't helped you guys so far.
Oh, well.
It helped somebody here.
Yeah,
I know.
Definitely
Somebody's
give me
here.
all the answers.
I have noticed like a sound being made, kind of like the Houston Astros every time.
Boom, 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 boom. Joel's back there with the trash cans.
So no wonder Miller's been winning this thing.
And he
going off the mic
he's
here.
got straight across to, the
No wonder. See, and that's why he's always been here every week, because he gets his meal paid for, because Joe gives him the answers.
Oh, trust me, my bank statement says quite the opposite. If Joel is, I'm not. I don't know what's happening. That money is getting taken by somebody,
Right.
Probably the government.
Somebody's
all right,
taking
all right,
it.
Chris.
I
What's
just
up?
had somebody actually message me and tell me that they need me to wear a hat or shirt for the show for something.
For somebody else, some
Yeah.
other business?
Yeah, it's great.
Hey.
That's good.
Another coach down south. So,
Tell him we'd love to do that.
Ask them if they need to get in a tournament, because the boys basketball program at Herky is looking for 3 teams for the Bruce Thomas tournament. So
There you go.
yeah,
There's
we
some
could
advertisement.
we could use some teams that want to play.
Hey,
I don't
and
know if
the
the
hook
for
here,
the boot heel all the way up.
the hook here
That
is
would.
the tournament championship will be on live stream STL. So there you go.
The question about any tournament is, what's the hospitality room like?
That's right.
Well, I don't.
I don't know. You have a new athletic
We have a new
director.
athletic director, and I don't know
And
what.
I don't know if he's watching or not.
I don't know
but
how-
Jason, I'm telling you right now, the
That's
hospitality
what's up.
room has to be up
Yep.
here.
That's why
Hey,
it's,
And if somebody comes to us and
That's
says,
right.
"Listen, you want to in our tournament?" The first thing I'm going to say, I don't care who's in it. What's hospitality room like?
Yep.
That was the first question
Earl
when Rala
Austin
asked
Jr.
When
us.
Rala did.
And I said, "What's hospitality room like?" They're like, "Well, you get all this other food for." I'm like, Tell me more.
Uh-huh.
Tell me more.
Hey,
Earl
that's
Austin
great.
Jr.
That's great, right?
telling you,
I go to Park Hills. I enjoy the hospitality room. That's about all I've enjoyed down there. But,
you get like 2 days of it.
yeah. Well, I actually when I go watch everyone else play.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, we did beat South Iron
You
one
did.
year, but I mean,
Not
know.
recently.
Yeah. It would have been nice if that was recently. I'd be like, yeah, we beat them.
We only had one loss, but it wasn't to you guys. It's okay. We got basketball coming up, but
Hopefully.
it's not. Well,
We talk about basketball.
okay, we can talk about volleyball.
I thought we were talking about football and volleyball.
We talked about
You know
volleyball
what?
last
Our
night.
poll, the Twitter poll, and all
I mean,
that stuff.
if
or
you
what?
haven't,
What
if you
about-
haven't looked yet,
What about the MLB World Series? I mean, what?
Is
I thought we
that
were talking about that.
still a thing?
Oh,
is it?
is it? I don't
Is,
know.
is it on right now?
I don't know.
It just started.
Oh,
We are in the
good.
top of the first.
I mean, I
first
really
batter.
think the Dodgers are going to win in 6.
I
You know
hope
what?
the Dodgers win. I hope the Dodgers win in 4, and the Cardinals pony up some dough and get it.
That's the only reason why I want them to win.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to get over so we can see what we're going to do.
No,
on
I just
free
want.
agency?
No.
I want because I want to throw this in Kyle Bohr's face so bad.
He's watching. I'm sure.
That's great. All I've been listening. I don't know if are you guys on that group message that he keeps blowing me
yes.
up about.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
About he's like, here, look for this Miller, and it's like small market teams, and I don't give a rat's butt about that.
Oh, Brad's butt.
I-
Oh,
yeah,
I saw that.
But hey, I'm serious. Look, the Dodgers have homegrown talent.
Mm-hmm.
They also have big free agents they spent money on, and they pay their players to stay. And look, there's no outs in their lineup.
Right.
Their pitching is good enough.
Well, and they don't mind to pay the luxury tax
Yeah,
either.
I mean,
That's
and I know
We're
they're big
just-
market.
Guys, we're in St. Louis. We're in the mid. We can't afford to do
yeah,
those
okay.
things. We only have 3-something million people come to our game. Well, right now we
It's
have
all-
none. But I mean, we don't have the money.
Yeah.
Well, DeWitt and Mo. I mean, Mo's got to go.
Mo's
got to go.
I think that's what we need to start making
Mo's
shirts.
got to go.
Mo's got to
Mo's
go.
got to go. Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
You heard it here.
Hey, I saw
he
today.
doesn't have to go. He just
I don't
needs
know.
to sign somebody that's
He's got to go.
big name.
He,
Well, I-
he
I
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna do
happen.
that. He ain't
I
gonna
just
do
saw
that.
that. Yadier Molina to the Yankees. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what we keep
Yachty
hearing
and
here.
Waino.
That's. Oh.
Yachty and Waino both.
But here's the thing,
Duo
though.
coming together.
They let Pujols go, so it's not going to be a surprise if it ever happens.
I mean, it's just a matter of time.
Right.
I mean, I hate being that guy, but I'm going to be that guy.
Well, hey, I did hear this today. We're talking about this, and you can look that up. But after so many years of service, there's a minimum number that the union has negotiated. So Wainwright and Molina, they're still going to get, I think, like $15 million a year. And that's even though they could say, hey, I want to play for $1 million, they can't because the union has negotiated whatever years of service. I think they're both at, 15 plus. So they're going to make $12+ million, if not more, and so we'll see.
I mean, it just sucks being a Cardinals fan to watch this unfold. Obviously, with
Every year.
our players playing for other teams.
I mean,
the ALCS MVP.
Libator ought to be a Cy Young. He better win the Cy Young.
I might be on the other side of this whole Molina thing. I mean, I love Molina.
You're going to say let him go.
Why?
We're gonna.
Are you out of
Why?
your mind?
Why?
Wow.
Depends on what they did if they let him go. I mean, I would have some.
So
Have you lost your mind?
No.
I mean, are you that distraught from the tournament talk?
How many more
think
years
so.
is he
The-
going to be
the
able
Bruce
to do?
Thomas
At
tournament
least
talk,
2,
and now
'cause
it's
he wants-
fried your brain,
Yeah.
and you make no sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
5, maybe 6. 5, maybe 6 years. I don't.
Wow.
Who?
know.
he's got 3 to 4
Not
max.
2. If he gets a 2-year deal, that'd be good.
Just give a 2-year deal.
Oh,
Pay the money and let's
I'll
go.
give him 2 years,
but you're not Mazalok.
No.
I'd give him and Waino both.
I'd give them as much as they want us to stay. Because you know what? You guys are consistent. I know what I got out of you. You're still performing at a high enough level. Let's trade Carlos Martinez. And
No.
they are exploring trade options.
Let him go.
And
For him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they've
For
already
what? Filling up their soda machine or what?
They've already contacted Rawlings and seen if they could actually make him a spokesperson and get some travel gear.
Okay.
So
Speaking of Rawlings,
Have you seen my baseball? I don't know.
hey, speaking of Rawlings, I don't know if you saw this yesterday. Rawlings bought out Wilson yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Really?
Easton, that's who it was.
They did.
Hold on,
Easton.
what?
No, it was Easton.
Really?
They
Yeah.
lost that Easton.
They
Yep.
bought out Easton.
Yep.
Yep. That's a big deal.
well,
came across on my-
Wilson would have ponied up some money. They could have been the official basketball of Missouri State High School Activities Association.
They had been. Or
They
was it
were.
Spalding?
That's why we had Wilson basketballs for like 2 or 3 years, and it was at $40,000 or something was the bid. And then Spalding came in and said, "Here's $250,000," and it was a no-brainer.
Where's that money going? Because I haven't seen
I don't
that
want to
check
talk
yet.
about it because I know.
Well,
They're
when
see
you
that
say
check yet.
$6 a
It's-
flipping
it's
basketball.
funny when you say that because when I got hired as the head basketball coach at Herky, we didn't have good basketballs. So I went out and bought all these Wilsons, and then season comes around and
They changed.
it's Spalding. I'm like, oh, well,
That's right,
great.
Spalding. Should have been up on it.
I like Spalding.
I like
yeah,
the
you got to
Spalding,
read
but
those little things they put out in the mail.
I'm not sure that $56 is well worth that basketball price when they got that much money in sponsorship. What the heck? Why couldn't they give every school like 10 basketballs
Because
for that kind of money?
it's capitalism,
Free.
socialism. They give
crazy.
stuff away to people. If you
Somebody's
pay
got to
attention
work
to
for
education,
it. No. Somebody's got to work
the
for
social
it.
studies guys understand how that works.
Oh,
Sure.
So you're the odd man out here.
Yeah.
I am.
Which
As-
reminds us,
Need to get to Alaska?
don't forget to vote. November 2nd
That's
or
true.
November 3rd, depending on how you vote
Or where you vote.
or where you
You
vote.
can mail in your ballot.
Yeah.
That's working out really
my
well.
gosh.
It's good stuff.
It shall be
Just saying.
interesting.
Wow.
Blair wants to go to Alaska, though.
Hey, the good thing about Herky is we get off school that day for
Really?
election day.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
we're gonna
nice.
be off school election
Just
day.
so you guys have like
Polling
a
place.
polling center.
No, the board voted last night to give all students and staff 2 days off.
Good. Hey, that's
after Halloween, which is awesome.
Good.
So good for you guys as staff members to be allowed to
What are you
have a
talking
couple
about?
days off.
It's the first 2 days of basketball.
I know. Well, I didn't mention that, Coach. I did not mention that.
Wait, are we talking about basketball?
basketball.
Are we really getting into
We're
this?
supposed to do that?
I mean, I'm happy that I'm going to get to lounge all day before basketball practice. So,
That's
I mean, that's nice.
So your kids.
I mean,
I know.
That's
you
the
already-
worst part about it.
But it's tryouts, so, I mean, they got to make the team. So
That's
hopefully
true.
they'll be excited.
you do have the late practice, so you get all day to do whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Well, not whatever.
No, okay.
But, I
So
mean,
there's a long list
I'm
of
sure
stuff
the
you
wife
do.
has a honeydew list going real quick.
Yeah.
Huh?
well, hopefully she'll be working.
Well,
Well, that's still,
hey, we could
that honeydew
put it-
list
put
is
it on the
still
Twitter
there.
put it on the poll.
the-
Speaking of our Twitter poll,
Yeah.
let's jump right
Before
into
you
that.
say
I'm
that,
hope-
our posts here are broken right now, so we're not going to be able to have those up there. But if you guys want to go through here, and we've got a lot of folks that have already posted stuff. So
I'm hoping
All
we
I see
disagree.
is Kyle Bohr, and I'm not talking to him. So,
Wait, Boar's already posted something.
oh yeah, he's mouthing.
He's
I didn't
mouthing
even
me.
see it.
I'm hoping you all
can't buy a
disagree with this
championship.
Twitter poll question.
Tell that to the Red Sox. They did it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that on there.
Seen
I
which
just have
part?
I have Mr. Chris Taylor that's been commenting. Tampa has no offense.
They don't.
But they do have Chris Taylor. He's my idol. Dodgers win in 4. Who's the MVP of the World Series?
Mookie
Betts.
Mookie
Okay.
Betts.
All he has to do is just be consistent now, and it's a no-brainer.
You would
Oh,
think.
you would. Okay, wait a minute.
But we know about the no-brainer MVPs.
AD was pretty consistent throughout the. I mean,
Yeah, but there's no Mount Rushmore
big
player
time
on the
name,
Dodgers.
you know. Big time name.
Well, hey, whatever. it is.
Kershaw. I mean,
Yeah, but
a choke artist.
whenever they talk about
How was game one?
Solid.
Say it to get in my good ear.
6 innings, jeez.
That's baseball nowadays.
But you
That's
think Bob,
baseball.
you think Bob Gibson would have said?
Okay, now
6 innings,
let's
taking
get
that?
into this
Yeah.
talk.
Wainwright.
All right, let's go.
Wainwright
Let's get into
wasn't
this
six
talk.
Let's go.
innings either.
I'm a wholehearted believer in a pitcher. You give me the ball, I need to go 9.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
7. If you can go 7 full innings and finish 7, I think it's great. What Bob Gibson, what Sandy Koufax, what just name them, any back in the day didn't have is a technology today that shows you a hitter's tendencies. They didn't have that back then. If they did, how much different would the game be? Here's your hot zones. Here's all the stuff in front of you. Not here. Let's flip through this big binder of crap to find this information and watch how much videotape on the big rolls.
Right.
You don't have that. It's at your fingertips. It's
Right.
your huddle. It's your whatever you want to say. It's all right here. StatCast. It shows everything.
Right.
So you mean to tell me that if they can see where they're hitting at.
Right.
They can also see what the pitchers are doing, arm angles, different things, and they learn it too. So both are using it. I wouldn't want to be a pitcher and go through the lineup more than 3 times.
Bob Gibson just throw one of them a couple times. And
But
that's it.
you can't do that no more. It's
Well,
safe baseball.
Well,
So why don't we go to the 7-inning game doubleheaders?
I like that. I mean,
7
I don't know about for the
innings
playoffs, but
and
for the
doubleheader.
regular
Okay,
season,
what if you're a player and you sign a deal on incentives about how many innings pitched or how many at bats you get?
That changes.
I
I
think
mean,
that
that's going to
changes with the
change.
game.
That's going to change.
change
That's your
that-
agent's job to negotiate it.
Just saying.
I think I like that better.
I like
More
the
opportunity.
DH.
Yeah, the DH is definitely.
we could
a-
argue that too.
I'm not going to argue the DH.
I
think
like
we're just
it.
in an era where
I think it's asinine to put the pitcher up a bat.
No.
Period.
not unless he's just really good at bunting, but nobody bunts
Nobody
anymore.
practices that.
We don't
so,
even know what that is.
Yeah.
So, you mean I had to hold the bat?
But I don't think.
What do I do?
I
The
think.
ball is in my hand. You did it wrong.
I think the generations now would like 7 innings. I think you stay at 9, but
If
Is
you
there
did
like
maybe
a
a
selfie
weekend,
cam in the middle?
if you
of
did
it?
maybe a weekend series, like maybe a Saturday Sunday, doubleheader, like back in the day. I mean,
So maybe weekends are 7 games.
That would be neat. I think
Doubleheader
that would be
weekends.
fun. I think that would be fun.
Day
And-
night.
yeah, but
Doubleheader.
those players don't want to play that many back-to-back games.
Right. I mean, maybe you have a Monday off.
They're making millions of dollars.
Exactly.
Who
I really don't care
cares?
what
But
they
they're
think.
also assets.
It's about what
Yeah.
the
It's-
people want to see.
I don't know that everyone wants to see that.
I bet you do.
assets.
I don't know. I bet.
You think about
I
this.
think
If I'm a
I
person,
haven't-
I'm gonna go spend $100. I want to get 2 games
More than
out of
that.
it.
Well, then you got to turn around and pay that guy millions of dollars, or you're paying Bob Gibson thousands of dollars.
It's
I'd rather go to the
It's
ballpark
It's different.
and get 2 7-inning games in.
Sure.
And to spend that kind of money.
I don't
If
want to
if I-
spend that long at the ballpark. 2 7-inning games is going to be.
You don't have to.
Forever.
I mean, I
That's
think
your own personal opinion if you want to stay for both.
No, they'll clear the seats and make you come back in.
Well, they would.
That sucks.
They would. But they'd have a 2
Well,
hour.
Harry Kane. Well, let's play 2.
That was Ernie Banks.
Not me.
I like it. I like the idea of 2 7-inning games.
Well,
I like a 7-inning
Baseball-
I
game.
tell you what I don't like is the Saturday blue uniforms that the Cardinals had.
Ooh, those were
The
not.
baby blue or whatever. Those are awful.
I didn't have a problem with that.
Oh,
That's the
those are so
82, isn't it?
bad. Oh, so
Around the
bad.
80s. Yeah, early 80s.
Yeah.
I don't even think they won in that uniform. Those just need to be burned.
wait.
They
You're talking
won
about
in
this- are you talking
82.
about this year?
Yes.
Well,
They
this year
won in
doesn't count on
82.
anything.
They wore those
This,
baby blues.
this is an asterisk.
No,
season.
I'm talking about how they're doing the retro uniforms. Ugh.
I think we
Oh,
should
I
go back
love
to the 60s.
I love
Those,
the baby
like
blues.
Those are
gray
nice.
ones.
Yeah.
Twitter poll.
No,
Do
yeah.
you love the
There you
baby blue or not?
No, I don't. We put it on the poll then.
There's a lot of people that love the
All right,
baby
so our
blues.
Twitter poll question. And I know you are dying for this. And we were talking about baseball because of the World Series, a little bit of a theme there. But should Pete Rose, who is guilty of betting on baseball, and or players such as Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, Mark McGwire, Sammy Socha, etc., tainted by steroid usage or even alleged usage, because not all those guys were found guilty of doing it, be allowed into the National Baseball Hall of Fame?
What'd the poll say?
The polls at 56% say yes, they all should be in. 24% says yes, but only Pete Rose. 4% said not Pete Rose, and 16% said none of them.
Wow, 16% got that, huh?
Wow.
Interesting.
All of them.
If
Did
you want to make
did everybody
if you-
vote? Did everybody
Yeah,
vote on
I
this?
voted.
I voted.
Give your
So
vote.
yeah, we're
Give your
already up
votes.
to all of our votes. No,
Give your
sorry.
votes.
How many votes?
There it is.
How many votes were there? 4. Oh, okay. Well,
Everybody can't vote on each one. It's not fun.
yeah.
But okay, so let's just start on this real quick. You say all of them,
Yeah.
Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he did steroids.
sure.
Sure.
How about Alex Rodriguez? Should he be in?
Yep.
He got busted.
I don't care.
It's entertainment. It's an
Steroids
entertainment.
are good.
You're not entertained.
Oh, you're not
Steroids are
entertained.
good.
It's entertainment.
We had a Halloween
You
episode.
tell me them dudes weren't popping,
Exact-
Sudafed and everything
hey,
else
you had
before
the green,
this?
you had the greenies, you had the
Yeah.
methamphetamines, or whatever was in the 70s,
The
and then
fiends,
the,
period,
yeah,
whatever they are.
in the 80s. I mean,
If you-
strawberry and
Oh, you had
Doc,
cocaine.
you know, he had cocaine. I mean,
Cocaine's a terrible drug.
you know.
Dude, you
Says
can't-
Rick James.
I mean, I know it's. I mean, Babe Ruth had beer. I mean, I don't
Beer and
know.
hot
Mickey
dog.
Mantle
Yeah.
was hammered the night before. Take some methamphetamines and go play a doubleheader
Yeah.
on a Sunday. I mean,
Because-
doubleheader,
Oh,
9
yes.
innings.
Yes,
Yeah.
9
And,
innings.
and he never came out.
So
And he was hungover.
Well, let me
maybe
ask
a
you
little
this:
bit.
how about anybody that's had LASIK surgery? Should they be in the Hall of Fame? Because that's a performance enhancer.
Well, it's true.
Well, I mean,
What's more of a performance enhancer? LASIK on your eyes or taking steroids to help you recover
I
from
don't
injuries?
think you can compare LASIK.
Exactly,
I
that's
mean,
my
with
point.
steroids.
That's my
That
point.
is apples and oranges. It's not
How?
even a damn fruit.
How? Hey, pony it up. How?
I love it. Yes, my meal's getting paid
How?
for
Exactly, you're exactly right. You are getting tangible
You gotta start making
evidence
quarters
of
on
LASIK. You go from 40/40 vision to 20/20 vision. There's tangible evidence that you are.
How
There's
many of
40
us are
it's
here
40 is-
wearing glasses?
Whatever. I got
I
glasses.
don't.
got mine
I have
on.
no idea.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
just
I remember
saying.
what the doctor told me. He goes, you don't see very well. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
See, Casey Day, I agree. All of them.
Now, if you want to make let's talk about Pete Rose because here's my thought.
Oh,
if you want to say
in.
him as a player, great.
In.
As a coach, if you want to say no because he bet, that's perfectly fine. But I don't think. My opinion is you don't take away his achievements as a player for what he did later on. Because if you're going to say that, then let's open up every Hall of Fame and let's talk about their character after they retired. OJ,
Lawrence
You know, yeah, Lawrence. I mean,
Well,
any
Lawrence
of those,
Taylor were the greatest defensive ends ever. I mean, yeah,
Right.
linebackers, whatever you want to
same
call
thing.
them.
Yeah.
3-4 defense. You might as well have been both. I mean, the thing about okay, and I had this conversation at work because it's like people were talking about it, and they said, well, they should be in, but like the steroid guys, they should be in the Hall of Fame, but you should mark their bust or whatever their plaque that they retain it. I said, well, so what about innocent until proven guilty? Because some of these guys, I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't think Bonds did steroids, but he didn't admit it.
Evidence.
So to get in the Hall of Fame, you should admit it. What if they did that? You have to admit that you did it. That's one. But then they're not guilty. The only one who is A-Rod. Pettit said that he did it, and he's a 250 game winner.
Yes.
Palmeiro, he tested
Palmeiro,
positive.
yeah, but he also said he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, McGuire.
I've
McGuire
never done steroids.
McGuire apologized,
McGuire
though.
did perform some
He did the-
hammers that weren't illegal
Exactly.
at the time.
That's what kills
And he's
me.
the only one that had a good enough lawyer that apparently went through government class to say, "Shut up and plead
I'm not
the fifth."
here to talk about.
That's all he's. You know what I mean?
true.
Yeah. Just don't talk. Don't answer any questions.
All hail the civics
Yeah.
teachers,
the-
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Home by SMCI says nice
Yes.
home by
Nice
SMCI
hats.
gear, huh?
Nice hats.
Yeah, only certain people get it. Hey,
Yeah.
come up here, SMCI, and
Hey.
buy my dinner.
Well, this is how this is going to work out.
Here we go.
This is how this is going to work
Shameless
out.
plugs.
I got a blue hat coming Friday that I'm swapping one of our coaches box shirts for. So he's going to have one of our shirts. So he's going to start advertising for us as we're advertising for him.
Absolutely.
there you
go. Absolutely.
Thank you, Lawrence Crodigan,
I just want to give him trouble.
Mr. Dinger.
Hey, Dinger,
That's right.
give me a hat.
Hey, he might do that.
Definitely might.
Yeah, I'm sure he's watching. He is.
He is.
Yeah.
right.
Well, home SMCI is watching.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's probably it's Dinger.
Is there? I don't know. Is there
That's
anybody here
Dinger.
that says no? They need to be out. Just
I mean,
because Bonds was using PEDs. It wasn't steroids.
you sure? Okay, let's just go with that. That's fine.
It was growth hormone.
Sure.
HGH.
Yes. What? it
Yeah,
was-
I know. Okay, I know. I'm
okay.
just.
I mean, I Barry Bonds is the best baseball player I've ever seen when it comes to hitting, stealing bases, playing the field. I mean, dude, I think.
Oh, look at that. Dinger says he's buying.
Yeah,
There you go.
I was just joking, but hey, I'll take it.
Hope he's not. I mean, I think the bigger thing is with Rose, because I know a lot of people want Rose in the Hall of Fame.
Rose should be in. It's so stupid.
But you have the old guard. You have the old guard that are the voters.
But you don't bet on baseball.
That's fine, but he did
You
it
don't
as a
bet on
player.
baseball.
That's fine.
Doesn't matter.
But
You don't bet on baseball.
It does matter.
No.
I think that's the whole point
Yeah,
of
the
the
shoeless
question.
Joe's
What
out
does
too.
that have to do with what he
But
did?
they did it
in
as
the
a
past?
player. The 1919 the Sox, they did it as players. They cheated the game while they were playing. That's perfect. That's understandable.
How do you know he didn't?
Once again, innocent until proven guilty when it comes to that.
I mean, he did sign the paper.
Well, if we're going to do that, what are we?
He did sign. Wait. Okay, and I get it.
Why
I get
are
where
we
you guys
allowing
coming
the
from.
Houston Astros to
Because
still
they had
There you
immunity.
go.
I don't even want to talk about that
Let's
because I
go.
think
There you
that's
go.
BS.
same thing?
No, they signed their agreement for immunity. Here you go. Sign this. Tell me everything you know. Immunity from any of this, where
Right.
they can continue playing. Rose signed so he didn't go to jail. That's the difference here.
Right.
He said he bet on baseball, so he didn't go to jail, which also he forfeited the Hall of Fame by signing that. That's the only thing. Do I think he should be in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. He has more hits than anybody. Nobody will ever come close to that. It's not even close. But he signed it away.
But as a coach,
He signed the whole thing away.
I think he was forced. I mean, he had no.
Okay, well, you go to prison, or hey, you can be in the Hall of Fame. I don't care, but hey, you get to give your acceptance speech behind bars in a yellow an orange jumpsuit. There you go. What do you want to do?
pay.
And
Put
you got
on pay-per-view, it'd probably sell. I don't know. I mean,
you might be wearing makeup and stand next to somebody, but you know what? Hey, you're in the Hall of Fame,
He's
buddy.
in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall
I'm just
of
saying,
Fame.
I don't think it's. I think he should be. I'm not going to argue against anything he's done as a player. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wish more kids, people played like he played. Mm-hmm. Run the catcher over. I don't care. That's part of it, in my opinion.
There's a question on here I will really want to get to on baseball, but
No, yeah. But that's
Do we wanna wait?
Yeah, but that's my thing. That's my thing with Rose, and it's just because of that. He did because he signed it. He signed it. He gave it up.
I don't think,
okay.
But
if
it's
you,
as the coach, though. It's not as the player.
He
for
signed
what he
the
did.
whole thing away.
You can't.
Zach, he
you
signed the
can't-
whole thing away.
I know, but you can't differentiate between
but
the player
he did
and the
it. He did it. He's the one who signed it. Said he forfeits the Hall of Fame. He signed it. Don't start the music, man. Listen, he signed it away. If you sign your kids away,
Right.
your
He
rights
did-
to your kids away,
Did he sign up?
and you don't
did
get
he
to go
sign
back
up-
and say, "Man, I made a mistake
do-
now."
Well,
He signed
Without
away
them coming back and saying, "You know what? Yeah, okay."
right.
He didn't.
And
sign
baseball
away
is still
everything.
not doing
I know.
it.
I
He signed
understand.
away everything.
Signed
100% completely away.
for the Hall of Yeah, that's why he didn't get. Baseball allowed him to attend the stuff with the Reds.
Mm-hmm.
They allowed him to. He signed it all away to be banned from baseball. The whole kit and caboodle.
Still think that
He did. And he did it though. He did it. He was in sound mind. He was like, "Dude, are you high?
but
Drug
once
test
again,
you while
though,
we're doing it?"
But you're talking about do this, sign this, or you're going to jail.
You had a choice. Do we not? Do you tell kids all the time, like, listen, you got a choice.
I understand
There's a
that.
consequence.
I understand
I'm just
that.
telling you. Here's what's going to happen.
Right.
If you do this, if you don't do this. Did he do the crime? Did he bet on baseball?
Right.
Yeah. For years he said he didn't, and I did. I remember the interview.
Yeah.
So he did it. He signed the paper. Out. That's the only thing. Should he be in? Yeah. I'm one of those guys. I wish he was. I wish he was. It's better for the game.
So what's going to take in
he has
your mind?
he has a lifetime ban.
Right.
I think if he dies, put him in. He didn't ever get
posthumously?
He does, yeah, because he doesn't get that opportunity to sit up there on stage
Right.
and to be recognized while he's still alive.
Right.
I guess.
In my opinion, put him in after he dies.
Do
So
you
is
think
there-
that'll happen?
No.
No.
Once the old guard, once
Once
they
they
pass
all,
away, maybe.
once they all croak, yeah. But until then, no. But he has a lifetime ban, time, not forever an infinity of baseball time ban.
Right.
Lifetime of Pete Rose ban.
So is there,
Might go
in
away.
your opinion, then, if baseball comes back and they want to amend said sentence,
They
you're
had
fine
that
with that?
chance. Rob Manfred looked at that.
But what I'm saying, if they do 5, 10, I mean, he's older now, but I'm just saying before he does pass away, on his deathbed, if MLB goes ahead and says, we will wipe that away, what's your feeling then?
It's their decision.
I know, what's your opinion?
My
You would be
opinion
fine?
has not changed. My only thought on this is he signed the paper saying, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
He did it.
Okay.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, yeah. If baseball comes back, that's their decision to do. I'm
Right.
indifferent to that.
Right.
My whole thing is he shouldn't be because he said, I gave it up. I gave it up. I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to go to prison. I'm out.
Okay.
If he went to prison, served 5 years, and you're in the Hall of Fame, I mean, hell, there's a lot of other guys who've done that, who've been in the Hall of Fame, and they've done time. He didn't want to do that.
Okay.
So
I hear you. I hear you.
But lifetime ban, life. He dies, yeah, put him in. Or baseball comes back, that's their thing.
We need to take a break.
Yeah, it's off the rails.
It's not off the rails. I think it's good. It's a good conversation.
We'll find somebody here in a second.
Over to you, Ray.
Very good
You
conversation.
got to pay the bills.
Got to pay the bills. We'll be right back. You're watching the Coach's Box.
SMCI.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Jones Animal Health Clinic, taking care of the furry family members in your life. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Jones Animal Health Clinic at 1237 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City or on the web at jonesanimalclinic.com or call 636-937-9000.
I'm about to get teed up. What? I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you. Are you kidding me? You're throwing me out of a summer league game? I'm not Riley Blair. I'm not going anywhere. Keep the free throws. Shoot the cops. Join us. Coach's Box, 7 p.m. live from Las Vegas. Tuesday night. See you there.
Of showering? Well, have we got a solution for you?
We interrupt this commercial with good news from your good neighbor. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates, which means you can save more cash and get the service and convenience of a local State Farm agent. That's right, State Farm now has new lower auto rates with their same good neighbor service. It's the real deal for car insurance, folks. And now this.
For lower auto rates in Jefferson County and the surrounding area, call me, Sandy Vest, at 636-464-9298.
And we are back again for segment 2 of tonight's episode 30, the big 3-0 for all of us here at the Coach's Box. And before we jump in, Jason Jarvis is showing off the guns here a little bit. He must be warm in here. Jarvis, are you warm or something? What's the deal?
Put those away.
Right.
Have to change this
Put his
jar.
headset
Have
back
to change
on.
the name in this jar.
Right.
dollars.
Wrong kind of dollars.
Oh, hold on. I can turn you both on. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be nice.
This is not the sleeveless commercial, sir.
Lordy, lordy.
I should have left my commercials at that and been done. Wait. I might not have done one since then.
Might have been the last one you said.
Oh, wait a minute. My head was on a Pius uniform. I mean, I did a commercial. Unknowingly.
Lordy, that's my spot.
So we'll stay with baseball here real quick. We got a couple baseball questions before we move on to something else. One person said,
baseball's been kind of fun.
Should the Cardinals get rid of Colton Wong and his $12.5 million contract?
No.
And have Tommy Edman
He's the
step
best
up?
fielding second baseman in the league. Mm-hmm. How do you if you get rid of him, we have, well, if we keep Wainwright, but all these pitchers pitch to contact.
Yep.
And we're going to get rid of the best, one of the best fielding.
When you have said as a GM or whatever, Mosaic is the president, and DeWitt, when you talk about run prevention, defense and pitching, and you get rid of Wong, then you're just.
You mean he's going to say one thing and do another?
Yeah.
They're committed to winning and making a good product on the field.
Oh, I don't doubt that they're not committed to winning, but
hashtag Mo's got to go.
Mo's got to go.
No, and Tommy Edman is in the role he needs to be in.
Yes.
And that is spot playing wherever.
Wherever he's needed.
And
utility.
I mean,
he needs to get some better work in the outfield, but
if you look at our team and what we have coming back, I mean, we need a third baseman or a shortstop, one of the two. Mm-hmm. And you put DeYoung at third.
What about DH?
We need a bat.
Well, if they're gonna have DH, then I'm gonna add a big bat. I don't care what they play.
How would you like to manage the Cardinals?
With the roster they have now? No.
This guy's dead. Cross him off. I don't know. I got another guy on the line about some white walls. Yeah. I'll call you back.
How about that MVP for the ALCS?
I won't talk about it. Yeah, that's rough.
But we sent him out. Was he the one that took the picture or did the?
He took the picture.
No. He talked about the celebration.
Yeah.
That's why we sent him out, right?
Yes.
Is that
yes.
That is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's not the Cardinal way.
They sent him out as soon as that happened.
Yep.
But we'll let Carlos Martinez get the whole team infected with COVID, go to the casino, and not pitch worth a shit. And
man, that's a big one. Look at him; he's putting quarters.
The
in
FCC won't let you be on that one.
Whoa!
It's a family show.
All right, pitch like crap. I get fired up when I talk.
a wordy dirt.
When we talk about Carlos Martinez, I get fired up.
I love that guy.
Wasn't he an all-star?
Kind of like his yellow hair.
How long ago?
I love his 30 different shades of hair.
Wish we had him like 5 years ago.
Well.
We did.
And he was better 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
he was. I mean,
I'm just saying, I got fired up for a second.
Hey, he threw me a baseball one time in Wrigley Field.
Oh, that's
It
nice
was
of him.
over the
No.
fence?
He literally. I went to the only time in Wrigley. I wore a Cardinal shirt. They were playing the Cardinals. Wainwright pitched. We won 1-0. It was great. And I'm sitting on the very front bleacher at Wrigley. He comes right underneath us is where they warm up, and he saw me as he's walking back in, and he's like, you. Show me the baseball. I'm like, yeah. He throws up there to me, and some Cubs fan jumps across, grabs it.
Did you punch him?
And all these other guys, because I wore a Cardinal shirt, said my ex-wife is a Cubs fan. They all loved me.
That's
from
why
the
he
get-go.
did. That's why he caught the ball.
They're all like, dude, you ball right now, And then so
what was that?
We'll take put the pennies in.
Hey,
that was a big one.
I said freaking.
Oh.
See, that's not a bad word. All you have to do is say earmuffs on. So anyway, the guy ended up, because he was in fear for his life, because they're like 8 guys. They're like, no, you give him the ball now.
Nice, hey.
So I got the ball. He obviously didn't sign it or anything.
Was it Bartman?
He's on the witness protection program or something.
I mean,
no,
seriously.
they won a World Series. It's over and done with.
I mean, how many people are we going to gosh, get rid of Carpenter. I don't care. DFA him, whatever you got to do.
They're not going to, because they've made when they gave him his deal, he's going to be a Cardinal for life.
Oh, gosh.
Put him in the front office. Director of parking security.
He is.
He can
a
drive the
Cardinal
car.
for life.
Yeah.
He can drive Fredbird
stop.
around.
Okay, go. Stop. Okay, go. He can do that.
We can go make salsa or something.
Maybe he can be Fredbird. He can be Fredbird.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
a great job for him.
Yeah. He go work at Six Flags.
So the last baseball question we've got here is, should the Cardinals re-sign Molina and Wainwright, or one or the other?
Yes, Cardinals for life, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think that both of those two guys should take less money?
I said it earlier just to see what I get out of you guys if I said not to sign Molina. But
here's
you
the
have to sign
thing.
him.
Here's the thing I'm going to say about Wainwright. Was it the COVID season that allowed him to be
I don't care.
as good as he was this year? At 162 games, is he going to wear
I
down?
don't care.
You don't care?
No, I mean, he's going to be right there next to
Wainwright
Flaherty
could
and all these young guys telling them what they need to do.
Right.
Wainwright could sign up for completely 100% incentives. And
Right.
probably
I
still
think
take it.
that's what both of them should do.
That's exactly what they should do.
Give them, give them the amount that you have to give them.
Right.
A good amount because they are still good. It's not like they're not Matt Carpenter. Okay, they're not Martinez.
What's wrong with
They're
Matt
not-
Carpenter?
He sucks.
Oh,
He bats 100 something.
I mean,
He can't hit his weight.
okay. All right.
You can't hit a curveball. He can't hit a fastball.
I would never have him in the game.
Can't hit
He
BP
can retire.
fastballs.
He can retire as a
You need a
Cardinal.
new job?
Oops.
He,
That's not him.
he retires
That's
every
him.
time he's up at the bat.
That's not him. It's him.
He's a Cardinal. He's wearing a jersey then.
He's that one you bring in and you say, look, you're probably never going to play. But but you're a good guy.
Tell me how this talk happens with your kids.
You're a good guy.
Put in time.
You're a good guy. I'm going to keep you.
And I need somebody to wear the Bat Boy jersey.
And
No, I need somebody to be Fredbird. Seriously.
I mean,
Nobody will see your face.
hey,
I'd look at you.
just
You
admit
can make all the salsa you want.
But
admit you made a
Take
mistake.
pictures with kids.
Admit you made a mistake and get rid of him.
I don't.
They're
You
not
don't
gonna- not
have
gonna
to
do
get
it.
rid of him.
Okay, well, just
but don't
sit
you
him
have
on the
to point-
bench.
There you go. That's fine. But
He can
you're
pinch
also going to
hit.
sit him next to Fowler. You're going to Thomas.
I don't know about
Tyler
Fowler.
O'Neill.
I
I
don't
think
know
there's
about
still
Fowler.
there's still
Come
a
on.
little chance for
No.
both the last two you said, but I think O'Neill's
O'Neill's
about
done. Lane. No, they talk about batting one, not even your weight, one whatever.
Yeah, but he's
I
younger.
still keep Fowler. Fowler's my fourth
Well, you
outfielder.
have to because of the contract.
He's my
Who do you
fourth
go after?
outfielder.
Why?
Who do you
Why
go
not?
after?
What's he done? What's he done the last
Exactly.
few years?
That's the point.
No, what has
Fowler
he done?
hasn't-
He's been better than all the other ones sitting next to him. He's been better than O'Neill. He's
I'm
been
not-
Better
I
at
don't-
cashing his check.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying, yeah, they screwed up signing him, but
that's the Cardinal way right now.
That is the Cardinal.
It's like, well, let's see Brett Cecil. Hey, wait, they admitted that mistake because they did get rid of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, they can do it.
Well,
I think this is going to be an interesting offseason because of the
know.
amount
no,
of.
I'm gonna tell you, this much happens. They do absolutely nothing.
Well,
no,
and
they'll sign some mid-level free agents. Some guys, he's going to have a bounce-back year, blah, blah, blah.
Sign some 32-year-old, 33-year-old.
Well, the reason why I say that is we had no fans, no money, no generated money, no breaking year of attendance or any of that nature. So I think all that
They still
money's
have
gone
TV
out
they
the
have
door.
TV money.
Yes.
Still not near the amount of money that they would get from the ballpark.
TV money is a lot
Merchandise.
of
But
all
I'm
that
saying it's
stuff,
not near
yes.
as much if you add that into the mix of it. I mean, that's millions and millions of dollars that is gone this year.
There's still-
Okay.
And they're
But
not
everybody's in
going
the
to
same
lose
boat.
that money.
money. So what about the Rays? I mean, they don't have anybody ever show up.
We're already tight with money. We don't want to spend it at all. So what do you think we're going to have when we don't have it that much anymore?
They can take out a loan.
DeWitt?
They don't need to take out a loan. That's the point.
They don't want to
That's,
spend
that's
it.
the point. They have the money.
Just write a
Hey,
bigger
we're gonna-
check.
Hey,
One of those big checks.
All right. You know,
Ballpark Village number 2 is
like,
solid, man.
Like
solid.
semi-pro.
So,
Bringing in the money.
so the parking at Busch Stadium is now went from 20 to 40 because we got to make up for last year. So it's $40. It's like I'll park across the Merrimack and walk for that. Give me a little scooter out of my truck. And,
I only can afford to go to games. I'm almost like McVay. If I get free tickets, I'm going to go. But other than that, I mean, I couldn't afford for me, Tara Lynn, and my two kids to go to a game.
That's why you don't take your kids.
Well, I mean,
That's why you get free tickets from Pepsi.
Yeah.
There it is.
No,
I've
there's
never
a
gotten
sponsor
those.
by.
No Pepsi ones.
Well, no, because it's
Cokes.
Isn't it
It's Coke
Hardy?
bar
Yeah,
part.
it's a Coke.
Well, heck yeah, it's a Coke
Yeah.
ball.
Oh
bar.
yeah, I
Pepsi
forgot. That's
doesn't
right.
taste any
Coke
good.
owns. Coke,
No, that's-
Hardy's
Hardy's.
got that.
That's their first thing. They got to fix that.
You know how I know that? Because I used to work for Coke. That's why.
You mentioned that a couple times.
He worked for the good
Trying
one.
to figure out where he
did.
hasn't worked. That's it.
Yeah, that's
well,
I know. Every time we bring up a place of employment,
Exactly.
Ray's worked there.
Exactly.
So me and Jason,
Quick,
Jason
here we go.
worked
Quick,
several
hold on.
schools.
Ray, taxidermy. Go.
I have not done that. I have not done that.
A taxidermy.
Instead of a guessing game of where we've worked.
So live stream STL, which is Jeff, says Carpenter should be the guy on the end of the bench that fills up the water cups and helps them pass them out to all the starters. That's a good one, Jeff.
Maintains his social distance.
I'm ready to be done with the Cardinals. Let's go to this high school stuff. The heck with the Cardinals. They're just depressing.
I think this is
What the hell with them? It's just-
I was going to say that. But I didn't.
This
You did.
high
not even a
school
real
question
one.
is going to be I think a huge topic when it comes down to. I think we're going to all probably feel the same way about this, but I think it's a topic that could get a lot of discussion going. So, are you guys ready for a long discussion here?
Yeah.
Long discussion
it's gonna
time.
be
Deep
a long
thoughts.
discussion.
Oh, my
Jack
God.
Andy.
He's
Jack Andy. This
I
is
know.
so good.
Deep Thoughts with Riley Blair.
That's right.
We got some music, Ray. We got to put some music.
No, you can't do the one song because that's what we got to break.
Let me find a new song.
Oh gosh.
Find a new
I'm
Here we
song.
go.
telling you, those deep thoughts are
So,
great.
here's the question. How do you feel about high school athletes playing for their club team during the same high school sports season?
Is there a story there?
Should that rule be changed or remain the way it is?
Well, it shouldn't be
It
changed.
shouldn't be changed.
You think it should be allowed?
Do-
Here we go.
Oh,
Hey, I like this.
We're going to the
like
club.
a new intro,
We're going
but
to the club.
I don't know if this is
It's like walking in, hands in the air.
Please don't do that again.
I maintain
Jarvis's tirade, right? Hold on, he's like, here you go.
Listen, if you're gonna go dance in the club, you gotta have your arms 6 inches away.
That's the hitch.
Showing the gun.
I'm doing like the lawnmower, the sprinkler. We're going to go dance.
Jarvis lawn service dance.
Yeah, that's right. Add that to my job. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so the question. I know it's terrible. On the rails. So it's against the rules.
I know.
They can't do that.
Nope.
So, my question,
Forfeit.
I'm going to play the complete devil's advocate of this situation.
Here we go.
Shocker.
Do you think that rule should be changed?
No.
And why do you not think it should be
Because
changed?
it's wrong to do both.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're playing, let's use baseball. Let's stay with baseball. We're talking about baseball.
See my
now,
baseball?
Yeah.
If you have a kid who's a pitcher, he's playing for his high school team, and he's playing for his select team, the high school high school coach and the select coach are not talking about the kid's pitch count. They're not in communication going, how many pitches do you throw on Thursday? He's got a game on Friday.
Nor
okay,
do
he's
they
not
care.
available. No, they don't
They
care.
don't care
Well, yeah. why
about
would
each
they?
other's
They don't.
teams.
Don't care
Nope.
about themselves.
So would you be okay with a kid going and playing select basketball and their coach telling them to do a whole bunch of other crap different, playing him in a position you wouldn't play, that kid, who's a good player, obviously, or good enough to be a play select, but they come and say, well, my AAU coach said I'm supposed to do like this, and they don't listen to you, or they have totally incorrect fundamentals or incorrect techniques.
So that happens anyway when it's not in season.
I'm just saying, but
I
it's in
I
season,
know,
so
I know.
maybe it's fresh.
Or how
I
about
wasn't
this?
wanting to touch
No.
it. I was like, oh.
How about
go for
this?
it.
How about the fact that, I don't know, you play that game and then the kid rolls his ankle in an AAU game, and then here you are, you've got your rivalry game or conference championship or district tournament coming up.
Or you have your R7 game coming up.
Sure, go play. Go ahead and play.
Pies game.
No, I'm going to say that it should be for high school students only. And I know that the middle school rule is not allowed if you're a MSHA affiliated. If you're a MSHA affiliated junior high school, you are not allowed to participate in club during that season. I think it should be only high school because think about if you think of 7th and 8th graders, they're just now learning the game. They need to play the game, be around the game as much as they possibly can. In my point,
Coach, I can't make it to your game.
Exactly.
I've got my AAU game.
No,
Exactly.
I'm not saying
I
that.
can't make it to practice.
I'm
I
not
can't make it
saying
to
that they
the
play in the games. I'm just saying if they're practicing at that sport. They are allowed to practice.
This is an exact same example
no.
right here. Shelley Blankenship. If athletes were allowed to play club and school at the same time, there would be conflict in the schedule. Most parents are going to choose the club over their high school.
Because you're paying.
Casey Day.
Paying money.
Casey Day says high school athletes should be playing their high school team over the club team anyway.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah, and I
What
agree with
say
that.
you?
100% agree with it. But I think that at the younger levels, I don't think it should be. I think it should be.
If you want to
allowed
get
play.
lessons, during the season that you are paying for and not playing a game, I have no problem with that.
I'm not saying club ball as in playing. I'm saying in the middle school level, if you want to go and practice with your club team as a part but the season is not complete, you should be allowed to do
How
that.
do you know they're not going to go play?
No.
You have no control over
So
that.
if they go to okay, so you're getting ready to play the conference.
I'm thinking
tournament.
with skills, lots of skill clinics and stuff.
Right.
You can't go to
skill
clinics.
Skill clinics are different, though.
We're
just talking
said
about
if you're
games.
paying.
Yeah, that's that.
But I'm saying you can't even
training.
do that.
I agree. Right. That's the only thing I would agree with.
I'm not saying play games. I don't think you're playing games
I don't
at any
think
level.
you should do any of it.
Right.
But I think skills and drills should be allowed.
Well,
I don't.
That'd
think
be the
so.
only thing I would agree with. But the rest of it, no, hell no.
You know why this question was asked, right?
Yes.
So
No, do tell.
This past
Pray
week,
tell.
we covered our very, very first district game for softball this year. We covered Windsor and Rosati Kane. Rosati Kane had a pitcher.
Hold on. Is that a public school
It
or
is.
a private school?
No, it's a private school.
Oh, private school.
Doesn't matter.
Private school.
Doesn't
All right.
matter though.
Go ahead.
Their
I know. I'm just saying.
Their Misha. Their Misha approved.
Read between the lines.
No, you pick A, B, or C. Pick me. The answer's
Swear
B.
jar.
Yep,
It's right there.
yeah.
Anyway, so
school.
Rosati
Oh,
Kane
you
had
said
a pitcher.
private.
B from this
we
side.
covered. So we covered. Amazing pitcher. 18 strikeouts that night. Okay,
Kerry Wood
they
had
win.
20.
They beat Windsor 2-0. Next day,
Yeah.
they got to go play in the
Sectional.
district championship
game.
for the championship against Webster Groves.
That's sectional.
Somehow, some way, word got to the powers that be that the pitch club sport during the regular season. What's the rule? The rule is
Forfeit.
you forfeit the next game. They didn't do that.
You don't forfeit the next game. I think you
forfeit- you
all the
forfeit-
games
you
that you
forfeit the games
participated
you
in.
But I
before.
think-
Okay, so this is what happened. They played the game without her, lost 15-0. Okay, so if I'm Windsor, I'm all the teams before me. I'm upset.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, if I'm Misha, I'm going to change that rule right now. I'm
How
going
can
to
you change it?
I'm going to change that rule right now. That not only you get 0 for your schedule for this year, coach fired.
But no.
Yep.
Coach
Knew about it. The coach knew about it.
Well,
Okay, that's different.
that's different. That's different.
That's different.
Okay,
Because-
so I can speak on experience of this because
Because you work at a private school?
no, because when I was a Grandview,
Man,
pick B.
no, this isn't me. I just want to throw it out there. It's not
I
me.
know why. I know why he's doing it.
I just like to stir in the pot.
It's the wrong color blue you're wearing.
Stir in the pot.
So
Pink,
I'm
what are you
wearing
talking
black,
about?
yeah, okay.
You know?
You got whitener's blue. Don't worry. So when I was at Grandview and we played Park Hill Central in the district semifinals,
I do recall that.
they beat us. Okay, then they turn around and beat West County for the district championship. Then they get stomped by whoever it was. What is it, Whitfield? I think maybe Whitfield in the sectional game.
Yep.
And I think they only lost, 4, 5 games. Well, they played with ineligible players because they had kids who had MIPs and didn't serve their didn't do their community service.
Right.
So what happened was
What are MIPs, just for my
minors in
reference?
possession.
Okay.
Alcohol.
There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, they all
Gotcha.
got busted.
Okay.
A bunch of them, not all of them. What they had to do is they had to go back and forfeit all the games from that point that they were supposed to have that done up until their last game. So any game they played and from there. So we got a letter from Park Hill Central that I kept. I don't know if I still have it because
Framed or
no, I just had to put it on my little bulletin board,
Yeah.
in the office, that they forfeited the game with us. So that was a win, 2-0. That's great. We didn't get a chance to play West County in the district championship game.
Yeah.
And because this happened probably 2 or 3 weeks after. I mean, it might have been even after the season had ended.
Yes, it was.
So you don't get to go back and play that game.
Right.
You can't just say, okay, guys, hey, lace them back up. We're going to go practice and play. And you can't do it. I think it's the absolute worst feeling for a kid who's, for the kids at Windsor. Somebody play with an eligible player.
Yeah.
Maybe level something against the school because there has to be organizational control.
What you do is you ban them. You either and we could argue the whole death penalty, but maybe you ban them from postseason play for however many years, whether it's one or multiple. And I know we can have the argument about, well, what about it's not those kids? Maybe this player graduated, and so now you're affecting the freshmen, sophomore, juniors. But there has to be something, heavy fine, something.
Agreed.
But I wouldn't be opposed to sitting and say, no, you broke the rules. It's a pretty explicit rule. You're out of postseason play.
Speaking of banned people, Kyle Borer just made it on here.
Oh, that's great.
So my other question.
Bored.
Okay, let's say that we're not saying same sport, same season. What about not a different sport during
you don't have any control.
That's the one you don't have.
That's
control
the one you don't
over.
have control on. I mean, we fight it. We fight it as basketball coaches. We fight it with
volleyball.
volleyball. My personal and I don't know, guys might be different. Maybe those guys are doing baseball or something like that.
Yeah.
But my biggest concern is you go ahead, you go do your volleyball, you go do whatever, but just understand that you are part of a team, and if you roll your ankle and you're out for a couple weeks, it's not affecting just you, it's affecting everybody else on the team. So be smart, be considerate of the fact that there are 12, 13 other people that are counting on you to be a part and hopefully be a part of a successful program. And then if you go out and do that, which that's fine, just understand, like you said, there's consequences to every action and every choice.
I mean, that's kind of the thing that that I've used in the past is I've always tried to tell kids, if you're going to do a different sport during our season, make a priority to get it together with myself and then that other program and get on the same page where we know when you're going to not be there or vice versa or whatever, but make decisions that are going to help first and foremost your school team. If you're playing for a school team, to me that is your priority. And then moving on down the road from that
I just don't see that
point.
anymore.
It's tough.
I know. I don't see, because I think they don't look at it as school team versus club team. They look at it as sport versus sport. I think you look at least the girls. I think they look at it as volleyball versus basketball, not high school versus club.
Yes.
Boys, you could talk about the guys.
Boy, I mean, gosh, I really don't want to talk about this, but at baseball,
What are you afraid of, Jason?
Yeah, Jason, come on, peer pressure.
baseball becomes an issue.
You chicken?
Baseball becomes an issue towards the end of my season.
Correct. Right before the
Because
first
baseball
Hitting or
season's
whatever.
getting ready to start. So, I've been having open gyms. If I have a football kid come, I let them shoot, and if we start playing up and down, they don't play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay? I mean, I know baseball, they have hitting. I just don't like when they have hitting at 6 in the morning,
Right.
and we
'Cause
have a
it's
game
long
that
day.
night,
Right.
and your kid's getting up at 5:30 to go to baseball hitting. And what am I going to say? I mean,
Sleep in class.
No.
Nap time. And Coach
time.
you might
Jarvis.
be able to
Study
do
hall.
that. Maybe
Study
able to do
hall.
that at a private school, but at our school we have to keep them
Well, yeah,
awake.
they have an hour lunch. I mean, they
Well-
get to go to brunch.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you run into with.
Where you want to send your kid at?
Well, you put
Your tuition just went up.
My tuition went up.
Plus when
Make a
you're,
note of that.
plus when you're having a kid do that in the morning, and say it's a week you have 3 games that week, and here you got a kid going to baseball 2 of those 3 days. Or,
Hey, I can tell you right now from my son as a 7th grader doing fall baseball and football this year, it's rough. It was just flat out rough on him and us as a family. I mean,
and I've always said, and here's the thing: us as a small school, we're all in the small school simple thing where we have to have all athletes playing at all sports, and so at some point, it's us as coaches. We got to step back and say, okay, what's best for these athletes, and that's the hard part as a coach that you've got to look at and not be as selfish about your sport And a lot of people don't understand that. It's tough to sit back and and watch a kid want to go play volleyball instead of playing basketball, or for you want to go play baseball instead of basketball. It puts yourself in a bad spot as a coach of that sport, because you have to answer to that kid. That kid wants to put their time in both, and you've got to find out where that happy medium is.
Well,
I think it's a very tough situation.
Let's look at it, though, and I will include you, but let's look at it from our perspective. We're talking about our livelihood.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you.
Now, you can take away teaching, but you're still talking about 12 to 15% of our salary and part of our livelihood, taking care of our family.
We've had this
that's why I think that's why as a high school coach, we think the way we do. Now, like I said, personally, if you want to go do the volleyball, cheerleading, dance, go have at it. I want you to come play basketball. I want the athletes to come play the sport. I would rather have you for 25, 26 games than not at all.
Yes.
But it's that mindset of maybe it's another coach, or maybe it's the family, or maybe it's this or that, and they're getting pulled in 20 different directions, and they just say, I've got to give up something, and it's basketball right now, because basketball's tough.
And you have to make those decisions, and I've had some kids that were pretty darn good baseball players, and I needed them on the basketball team, so I wasn't going to sit there and argue about it.
Right.
But I got to work with Coach Bone, and we worked it where, if it was a game day, he told them guys not to come. Because
go hit after school because you got a 2-hour window.
Well, I can go into that too, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go hit at school, and then you pull your lat, or you pull, you're swinging a bat you haven't swung in, and you got blisters all over your hands, and you're trying to catch a basketball. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Rub a little dirt on it.
It's hard. It's hard, and it's not just baseball. I mean, I'm lucky that I have a lot of basketball kids that don't play football. And I've encouraged them to play, but they just don't. And there's some of it's parents that don't want them to play or whatever. So I've had a good group of kids that are always in the gym. But I have a few kids that are my son's a 3-sport athlete, all right? But he loves basketball.
Yeah.
And he comes to almost every one of our open gyms, but –
because he has to.
Well, no, I don't make him. He didn't come last Thursday because we had a game Friday.
But I would argue all of this was created for the need for the high school coach to win. If you went back, and I'm sure everybody's different, but we had a week of camp, we had a week of football camp, we had a week of basketball camp, baseball was doing Legion or was doing Select, and that was it. Now, you might have got in and you might have done your lifting, but 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that's it. And the families got to go on vacation, and the families got to do the.
I agree.
And this is where we could have this argument about Misha and the contact days, because I've got my opinions on that too. But if I would love to where we said, you know what, just you go be a kid, you go be a family, and we're just going to go play our sports. If you want to do the AAU thing, great, over the summer. If you want to do the baseball thing, if you want to do the whatever. But I think as coaches, we have to win because it's our livelihood.
Agreed.
And so it's just been this cycle, this vicious cycle over the last 25 years that has gotten us to that point.
Well, but I think some coaches are more willing to give in and then others aren't. Like me, I want the month of June. July, I don't care.
Yeah.
I might have one open gym a week, or if that. But the June is what I want.
I think if you're talking about how it used to be, kids used to do more. They used to go and play. They used to be outside playing. I didn't have to worry about.
I know.
Listen,
he would be in shape when he got here.
He would be in
because
shape. He
was
wouldn't
outside.
be 20 pounds overweight and have bad vision because he's been staring at a screen. That's how it used to be.
Right.
So, or they'd be working. There'd be some kind of job. I mean, where I'm from anyway. So the kids would go out and work, and they'd live their lives. They'd be able to enjoy time with their friends and their family because the time they did those things they did especially with their friends was playing sports. You go play basketball. You go play baseball. You play a little league here and there.
You could probably all say this as a parent, though. Times have changed, and I wouldn't. We live in a subdivision, and it's a mile, like an L shape, and my son's got a buddy on the other end. There's no possible way until maybe this year that I would have said, yeah, go ahead and go over to your buddies. Like, you just don't feel comfortable in this society to let your kids loose.
That's why
we got let loose.
Teach them karate.
My gosh.
Cobra Kai.
My parents didn't know where I was at
right.
for
As long as you were home by
5
the
and
lights
6
went out,
hours
the
a
lights came
day,
on.
and then I would just show up for dinner.
Right.
Teach
You know,
them to fight.
And that was the norm. It was go outside and come back at dark.
Well,
Here's a taser.
my dad worked swing shifts, so you were if he's on midnights, I'm out.
Right.
I'm not going to be at the house.
Be
Wake
quiet.
him up. I'll
Yeah.
wake him up. Shoot.
Yeah.
And kids aren't out doing it, and I agree with what Chris is saying. When I was a kid and when we were all kids, most of us were out playing sports. I mean, my own son would sit there and play video games.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we're going over to Chad's house. We're going to play basketball. We're going over to so-and-so's house. We're going to go downtown where the goals are, and we're going to try to stay on the court, and our team's going to try to win. Let's take a group down on a Saturday night and, see if we can knock the old guys off.
Right.
I mean, it was just that's how you did.
I know.
Or you go down to DeSoto and play at the Firehouse.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Or you go over to Hickey White back in the day here in Crystal City. I mean, or you go over to 8-foot goals.
I just wish, though, part of me as a coach would just either all or nothing when it comes to this whole contact stuff. And I wish they would say just do whatever you want, have as many contact days as you want, play as whatever, or just say no, nothing whatsoever.
Go back to 2 weeks of camp.
And that's it. That's it.
I don't even have camp. We don't.
I wish they would do that. And
here you go. Then you take a look at this. All these different shootouts that are fundraisers for programs or fundraisers for this or that. All of a sudden, you got these showcases or baseball that these kids are going to and paying money to go and be a part of. So you'd say, okay, I'm gonna take all that away.
No, that's AAU. I'm talking about the high school stuff.
Yeah,
because the AAU's totally different.
But
I'm talking about for us because I don't know. Like I said, if it's just my opinion, and I would want to say what he got to do this summer is not what we got to do.
No.
But you don't think we're going to be judged the same in terms of wins and losses and a record and this and that, and everybody's going to compare you two, and everybody's going to compare us to what Pius was able to do.
Yes. You act like we were able to do a lot.
More. You were able to do way more.
Yes.
Way more.
Well,
we didn't get to
there's
do
a lot of things
anything.
we don't have to worry about.
But what I'm saying is if there was just a blanket across the state that just said no contact days or open it up, which is another discussion that we could have all together and just turn it into the Wild
it's
West.
not just him, it's anywhere south of here.
Right.
Even public schools, not just private.
Right.
Even though they're usually
Jefferson
in their
County.
own
It was
world.
mostly Jefferson.
It was
the Jefferson
was.
County thing.
Yeah.
But my
the
other concern
they
about
couldn't
that
do
is,
anything either.
and we talked about this on show number 10 of whatever it was. We were talking about all
10
this,
of 30.
how that much was going on across the state, and we're sitting here not being able to do anything. But you're going to hold us accountable to the same standards when we start playing again. How is that fair to our kids to set them up out there and play against a team that's been maybe practicing since August?
You talking about practice?
I mean, that's happening across the state. That was happening all summer long because Michelle allowed you to be able to do whatever you wanted in the summer.
My kids didn't play in one competitive basketball game. They haven't since our last game of last year.
And so that's what I'm saying is it's gonna really devastate. I think it's gonna set back this year. I mean, you saw it this year in football. I mean, you're seeing some things in football where teams are not fresh. Teams are not, where they're back to ready to do.
Well, look at our district. Priory's played 2 games, and now we're gonna end up probably have to play them. And we've played more games.
Yes.
And we got injuries galore. And now you're gonna have a fresh team against a team that's maybe playing their 3rd or 4th stringer.
It's not, and that's why I said that's one thing that I think that we struggle with the state of Missouri, and Misha has not done a good job of is being consistent across the board as a whole. Before we go off the break, I'll admit Illinois, I mean, as much craziest as they've been going on, they did bring up this week where they allowed
it's a $5 bill.
Right?
They did allow
better than
fall sports and spring sports to allow them to play in the same sport during their season because they're moving it all back into like July and August. So if you want to play AAU and high school baseball, you can. If you want to play AAU basketball and do whatever, or football and play football and baseball, you can do that during that time. There's no stipulations.
Yeah, or if Misha came in and said, June is for winter, July is for fall, and then
I wish they would.
I don't know. I wish there was something that was just definitive across the board. Whatever they wanted
June
to
is
do.
for winter,
And then
July is for fall. Summer should be fun, but not for you all.
something,
Poet
like that.
didn't know it.
Yep.
Like that one, didn't you?
That was nice.
I can write.
That's
I
why
can write.
That's why you keep winning that Cranium Cup. McVay would have never came up with that.
Ouch.
Speaking of things McVay's never came up with.
The cup that we're getting ready to compete for again.
We got trivia coming up next after this break, since music's been on for 5
We
minutes.
must. Yeah,
We've
5
completely
minutes.
ignored it.
That's okay.
It's okay. Eventually, I'll just turn it up and go over the top of y'all.
Good
I don't think it can out-top me.
I mean, I can just take
My mute button over here will. There you go.
Hey, let's see how the debate is.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be.
You're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be back with segment 3. We'll be right back.
$1,000 customer cash on some of our hybrid Toyota models, like a new 2020 RAV4 Hybrid, Highlander Hybrid, and Camry Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
a family atmosphere,
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pachangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pachanga.
This is Chris Miller from the Coach's Box, and if you're needing some gear for your teams, or you're needing some hats embroidered, or you just need some custom masks done or something like that, I've got the hookup for you, and that's Look at That Shirt. No, I'm not telling you to look at that shirt. It's the name of the business, Look at That Shirt. They offer a wide range of services from screen printing to transfers, embroidery, sublimated items, which are great for personalized gifts for weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, or just to say how stinking great you actually are, or someone else. The best part about Look at That Shirt is their service. They provide quality you'd expect from a huge company, but also the service and satisfaction you feel as if you're their only client. So the next time you or someone you know is looking for some printing to be done, you can tell them to look at that shirt. And you need to give them a call at 573-598-4207 or simply follow their Facebook page, Look at That Shirt LLC. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
We had a visit from Mr. SMCI, Lawrence Krodinger. Thank you so much. Come by and drop off some hats for us, some beanies, things like that. So check that out. We've got some. This is like free advertisement for him again right here. Check that out. If you're interested in checking out anything here in the heating and cooling business, this is where it's at, man. I mean, this is cool. So check them out. Home by SMCI. Lawrence Krodinger over at SMCI, and we'll throw that up here. Isn't it time you come home? That's their new home treatment is what they're calling it. Give them a call at 636-337-4444 or homebysmci.com. So we'll give it that free advertisement. And thanks so much, Lawrence Krodinger. This is one of the few hats that actually fits my weird-looking head, so I like it. So there you go. There you have it. There you are. And we've actually opened it all up here. Everybody's wearing the Home by SMCI except for McVeigh. McVeigh's, he's going to change it out. Okay.
Do it.
Let's let him change it out.
Do it, Blue
There you
Jay.
go. Nice. There he is. Nice.
There we go.
Ooh, good looking. Good looking. You know, it's the first time that we've all done something in uniform without the chance of.
Well, that would require
you know,
someone to communicate with us.
Apparently, I'm the ringleader, and I'm supposed to tell everybody what to wear.
Yep.
I got your mic
My
on.
mic on?
It's
No,
on.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. You're on the weird. You're on the weird
and you are
stereo
together.
channel. You two guys are. Yeah, that's what it. That's what it
The
comes down
Herky
to.
guys, he's always, you think he would be
come
have
on.
something for us here, you
Are
know,
you kidding me?
in a Herky grab. But
And
always for
I
the
want
private
you all to
schools,
guess.
the one with all the money.
I want you all to guess who the person was that gave me the hard time about everybody wearing in uniform. Jason Jarvis, of course. There you have it.
What are you talking about?
Remember you told me you're like, well, nobody called me about wearing.
Well, I mean, you guys don't communicate well.
Hold on, time out.
I-
Would he answer his phone if we did communicate?
No, he wouldn't. I care about the Herculaneum students' education during the day.
Hey, answer it at night or something.
Miller, did you just throw another dollar in the Just Swear jar?
I didn't say a bad word.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Hell's
you
a
did.
place.
Yeah, it's also not in the place
You're going.
Wow. Bible says you shouldn't judge lest you be judged.
I didn't say I wasn't going
just
to.
said it.
I didn't say I wasn't going to. I was
The
just
views of the coach's box are not
I say you
necessarily the
just keep
views of
putting stuff
Livestream STL.
I'll put some pennies in there for you.
There you go.
You can go to Mass tomorrow. You'll be all right.
Oh, wow. Now you're making fun of.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm saying you can go to Mass.
is.
We can't go to Mass.
McVeigh's over here
school.
about going, oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Jeez.
He's out. He's gone.
Right?
Stepping away.
I'm out.
Although I did hear the best chant. This was years ago when Sykeston played Borgia. This was like 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Sykeston's out there, the kids section, and they just happened to say some type of chant like, our God loves us for free. It was awesome.
I've heard that recently, by the way. I have heard that chant recently.
It was pretty good.
Miller,
Wow.
do you have a rebuttal for that, Miller?
I didn't go there. I mean, I was just saying.
You got to pay your tithes is what I was always told.
Yeah.
Things aren't going your way. Grandma said pay the preacher more. She was also the preacher.
There you go.
So there you go.
You're a good tither then.
Lordy.
Probably not. Probably not. I can tell you some interesting stories, but
We'll wait
it's
till later.
definitely not. Yeah,
off the air.
Is it time for trivia?
Time for trivia.
Let's hear it.
I hate trivia.
Cares about trivia. I don't want to hear it.
Man, he didn't even let us make fun of him.
Really?
There was not even a chance.
Nope, not even a chance.
Not even a little bit.
Say there's a chance.
Yeah. Nope.
All right.
There won't be after like question number one. Ray's going to pick some equestrian.
Ping
or
pong.
Just remember, it's always C.
Okay.
It's always C.
Ray?
C.
Ray?
C. Let's do something new here. The person that won from last week gets to choose the first category. So that would be you, Chris Miller.
Baseball.
Baseball trivia. Here we go.
Back in 1865.
Oh, let's take a look.
One-eye lefty.
Who's the first guy on the 1944 Topps
triple decker
Baseball
hologram
card
card. Yeah.
This is Baseball World Series trivia.
Oh,
all right.
I don't know that one. I don't know anything about baseball.
Okay.
Picked it so Zach has a chance.
Okay, here's the question.
Thank you. I appreciate
Good question here, and this is going to make you exercise your brains a little bit.
Thanks.
What player holds the record for most World Series home runs? What player holds the record for most World Series home runs?
I think.
Answers. And I'll just give you last names because you're going to know all four of them.
Not in one season, not in one
career.
Holds the most?
Over there.
The record. It's the record period.
What's that?
I think it was a bug. You okay?
It
You
came
saw
out of
it,
nowhere.
didn't you?
I heard
thought
it.
was like a bird
I heard
or
it. I heard
something,
some
man.
sort
I
of.
was like, what?
Did you hear
Weird. Yeah, I saw it too.
You are
All right.
freaking out, man.
Here's the answers. The player that holds the record for most World Series home runs.
Sebastian
Mantle, Ruth, Gehrig. There he is again.
Oh.
Or Aaron. Mantle, Ruth, Gehrig, or Aaron.
Not the one I had.
Mantle, Ruth, Gehrig, or Aaron. Which player holds the most, or the record for the most World Series home runs?
I don't know.
Come on. If
Mantle,
it's-
Ruth,
if
Gehrig.
it's- yeah, I know.
He's playing
I know.
I love it. Mantle, Ruth, Gehrig, or Aaron. The answer is Mickey Mantle, A.
Yeah.
C didn't work for me, Zach. I tried to go your game here and help you
So you
out.
say there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Since you got that one right, we'll let
Hold
you
on,
pick
hold on,
the
time
next.
out. You got it right too, didn't
Yes.
you? They both had their daggum computers.
My
telling
computer's
ya.
closed.
They're both closed.
Listen, you're a teacher. You can understand this. I can't see this.
Jarvis,
Yeah,
next,
but you
next
checked your
category.
email.
We're
that
going
Ray sent
football.
you.
Football.
Football.
Football trivia.
Ugh.
Here we go. Let's go football trivia.
It bugs on up there now. I don't know where it
You
went.
just
Flying
relax.
around here. That
That
thing was big too.
It's not going to carry you away.
Probably that big.
Well, it
around.
is not going to carry my fat butt.
Notice
Notice what I said. Fat
All right, here we go. I'm not sure if I answered or if I've asked this question before, but we'll try it again.
Oh.
Who was the first player in NFL history to pass for 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 50 yards rushing in a single game?
I think we did that.
You've had that.
Okay.
we did that
Then
one.
we'll-
Hold on. We have
Okay.
not.
Ray, you've asked us that question.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
I think it was a tiebreaker.
I
think I lost on it, too.
Yes, it was.
It was Steve Young, wasn't it?
No, it was Dak.
It was Dak
Zach.
Prescott.
Oh, it
I
was
think. I'm
Dak.
pretty sure.
Yeah, how's he doing right now?
He ain't
Not
running.
good.
He ain't running.
Not
Can't get
good.
50 yards
He's
rushing.
Here's a good one.
$100 million lighter.
What are the only 2 teams from the NFL's founding franchises that remain active? What are the only
I think I
2
might know
teams
So we have to get
from
them
the
both.
NFL's founding franchises that remain active? Yes, there's 2. Here are your
I might
answers.
know this.
I think I know this one.
The Packers and the Browns, the Bears and the Cardinals, the Vikings and the Giants, or the Cowboys and the 49ers?
Nope.
What
You have to
are
do
the
that
only
again.
2 teams from the NFL's founding franchises that remain active?
Say it again.
Packers and Browns, Bears and Cardinals, Vikings and Giants, Cowboys and 49ers. Answers.
Wait for it. Wait.
The answer is the Bears and the Cardinals. So 2 for you, 1 for you. Did you get that one wrong? Yeah. 2 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you, none for you.
The Bears and the
No
Cardinals.
soup for
No
you.
soup for you. So the
Bears.
Cardinals are.
They were the Chicago Cardinals before they became the St. Louis Cardinals.
I know, but never mind. Okay. We
I
got to
believe it.
specify questions a little better, but go ahead.
I'm just going there. So since you got one right there, Riley, we'll let you choose the next category.
Let's say
Horse racing.
no.
Soccer.
Synchronized swimming.
Golf. Let's go to golf.
Golf trivia. Tiger Woods.
I gotta get something to not get you to win.
Tiger Woods.
Didn't say that one on the air.
Doesn't count. Oh. You gotta give us a chance.
I just
man, to
PlayStation.
beat him. You don't know nothing about golf.
PlayStation.
All right, here's
Super
a good
Nintendo.
Lawn darts.
Here's a good one.
Here we go. GoldenEye.
We're going to have to probably eliminate golf after this week, though, because there's only 10 questions on here.
We should get another place.
So here
for
we go.
questions, right?
Yeah. So what?
Hold on. What's the name of that website, Ray?
Chris gave it to him.
Exactly.
He researches every
He
week.
did not.
Exactly.
He did not.
I can't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. You think
I wonder what Pious Booster is giving the show money.
Well, it's on your head, maybe.
There it is, home by SMCI. What golfer replaced Tiger Woods at the top of the official world golf rankings in 2004? What golfer replaced Tiger Woods at the top of the official world golf rankings in 2004?
He'll pull it out of his rear, I'm sure.
Tom Watson, Phil Mickelson, Todd Hamilton, or Vijay Singh? What golfer replaced Tiger Woods?
Speed.
In what, 04?
04, yeah. Watson, Mickelson, Hamilton, or Vijay Singh? Riley, you are in bad shape, buddy.
I know. I always just go guessing.
Wow, here we go.
You guys got it.
The answer is Vijay Singh. So
I was going to go
2 to 1 to 1 to 1
for speed.
2 to 1 to 1 to 1. Is this the last question?
Yep.
Yeah,
Since you got that one right, here we go. We got a chance. You all got a chance. You get him wrong, and it'd be a 4-way tie.
But he has to get it wrong.
If he gets it right,
then it's tied.
No, I do not. No, I do not want a free tarot card reading. Okay, moving back.
What kind of website are you on? I was Miss Cleo comes and tells you.
Hello. Go ahead and give us the next category there, McVeigh.
What do we got here?
We have baseball, basketball, esports, football, golf, hockey, horse racing, NASCAR, Olympics, soccer,
Don't
and
you
tennis.
pick soccer.
Like I would pick soccer.
You would pick tennis instead.
Let's go baseball again.
There we go.
Baseball.
I am 12.
I'm ticked off about that football.
Should have got the VJ signal. Should have got it. I had it down.
I wanted to do esports.
Let's do World Series trivia one more time, since we're in the World Series. And by the way,
the score?
Tampa Bay was still winning 1-0.
Great.
So there you
that
go.
won't last.
All right. Here's a good one, and this is a total guess. What was David Ortiz's batting average in the 2013 World Series?
Oh, my gosh.
What was David
this'll be fun.
Ortiz's batting average in the 2013
Was that against
World
the
Series?
Cardinals?
2013 was, yes. It was.
Well, it had to be high.
Was it 333? Was it 455? Was it 688? Or was it 576?
Oh, man.
333, 455, 688, 576. Your letters are not helping you at all there, Riley Blair.
That's easier for me to do that.
333, 455.
What was the sixth one?
There is no 688. 688, 576.
What? Wait.
Dadgummit.
688 was C, and what was D?
576.
I'm changing my freaking answer.
I think it's the 600.
I think it's the B, but I put these ones.
I think it's the 600.
Doesn't matter. I'm keeping the trophy.
The answer is, hold on.
6.
We'll double check. It is 688.
I knew it.
Nobody got that one right.
I
knew it.
I had C, but
you changed it.
Because you said there's no 688, so I was like, oh, there's
No,
no 6.
I said there's no 6, and then I said yes, there is 688.
Yeah, I know,
there's
but when he
576.
said there's no 6, then I thought he was looking at the
Listen,
answer.
ask
That
Scott
wasn't a
Ragland.
6.
The basket didn't count.
The basket didn't count.
No good.
No basket.
No, I was just saying because he didn't think there was a 6, I thought, well, then that must be wrong.
Well,
I'd like to thank everybody who made this possible. Ray for picking the greatest questions.
Shoot.
Ray for giving me the answers.
for Zach to pick baseball again instead of esports.
Give me an esports question. Let's hear an esports
Yeah, let's hear an
question.
esports
You
question.
want to hear an esports question?
Yeah, let's hear one.
I don't want to hear any questions.
I don't want to hear any questions.
Super Tecmo Bowl.
I'll tell you what.
Esports question.
I don't care if we ever do the Crane Cup again.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah.
There's only about 20 questions in esports here. So.
Hey.
Hey, give us one.
All right, here we go.
Let's retire.
What
that for a
game
few
championship
weeks.
in 1980 attracted more than 10,000 participants? Space Invaders, Frogger, Asteroids, or Pac-Man?
Yeah, I think it's
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. but I think he's going to say Space Invaders. The first one, is it the first one?
The
Original is Space Invaders.
Could have been Space
And
Invaders.
then Pac-Man was 82.
The
83.
answer is Space Invaders.
Yeah.
I mean, Pac-Man's
I don't know do any of
There's
that stuff.
there's a Netflix documentary on it.
What do we got here?
And I think you asked that question also.
Did I ask that question?
Yeah.
You're probably right if I remember right. Chris Cook replying to Livestream STL. Livestream STL, no schools are in position that they are in because of several reasons. First is good old politics. Second is teachers who believe they are coaches. Third, coaches, favorites always play or teachers' kids do. More scholarships come from out of school sports. Most college coaches will tell you the same thing. Does anybody know who Chris is?
I don't know, but I know that I'm a teacher and I think I can coach.
Yeah.
Not well. I mean, my coaching record speaks for itself. I mean, I'll put that up against anybody who thinks they coach.
Kevin Holly, Jarvis is a Mac guy. There's your problem. Wow. I take offense to that there, Holly. Everything I use here is
I know.
a
Get
Mac,
with the times,
a
Holly.
Mac deal here. Holly's going to have to make the transition because he's going to try to help us with basketball too. So he's going to have to go to Mac. You know what they say, Holly? Once you go Mac, you don't go back, baby.
I don't think
There
that's
it
what they
is.
say.
Third, coaches' favorites always play. I do. I want to answer that question. I do play favorites. I play the kids that come to practice.
That's my favorite kids.
Those are my favorite kids. I
Put in the extra
I
time.
come to the kids that put in the extra time. I come with the kids that have a great attitude. So, yes, I play favorites. I think all coaches play favorites.
At some point.
Well said.
And I'm going to
They
play
become your favorite kid. That's why.
I tell
that's
all the
why.
kids I dislike them equally.
I play my five favorites, and that's the
You're cool.
five I
You're
think
not.
is going to give me the
You're cool.
the five that I
Is
think
that what you do at
gonna give me a
halftime?
chance to win.
I got to show you this video. Like,
I
You
know. I
know
know
what
what
I'm
it
talking
is,
about?
yeah.
Okay.
Old Comedy Central video.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Football.
High five. Still got it. Still got it.
Nobody knows. They're like, what the hell are these
Yeah.
guys talking about?
Hey, that's
It's the last dollar I got here.
All right, I love my
Pay for that cheese dip.
Yeah, they'll pay for it.
That's okay.
Well, how many have we hit so far? About $5, $6?
I don't
That's
know.
a good tip
There's
for
some
everybody.
there's some on IOU. So,
So do you all play favorites?
No.
I play favorites on the coach's box.
You play your favorites. I
yeah,
mean,
I know.
Kids that play hard, I
the way,
guess.
yeah, kids that
If,
play hard, the ones that are going to give me the best chance to win.
If you make me mad,
Depends on what you consider favorites.
Blip you.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I want to ask them, what in the world do they think they mean as favorites? Let's ask that question. When they say, what do you mean you play favorites?
Shots fired.
Pray tell, what on earth do you mean favorites?
That's a big word.
That's what I want to know.
Yep.
So when, as a coach, well, no, seriously, as a parent or as a watcher or whatever, spectator.
Okay.
Watcher.
Yeah, I know. It's late, okay?
Creepy guy.
He just said a watcher.
Yeah,
past 8:30. It's past his bedtime.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Explain to us what they mean as favorites, because let's have that dialogue.
Okay.
Chris is
Maybe
like, I don't
Chris
want to
is-
open up that can of
Maybe
worms.
Chris is.
Is it? What is it? I mean,
Amy Duncan says, I play the kids that put out the work, and you can see that they put out the work.
I mean,
There you go.
You play.
And that's what you should do.
I would rather lose games with kids that work hard and do everything that they can possibly do within their talent ability than kids who whine, don't play hard, and think that they're divas. Those are not my favorite kids. They're the least favorite kids I have.
And I'll play devil's advocate on this whole thing.
Oh, imagine that.
Okay, is every parent's going to think their kid should be the best one on the floor and should be able to play first and foremost.
Well, you're only going to, you got to
As a
play.
parent, that's the consideration
Not
that you're going to
me.
see.
Not me.
Have you met my father?
I'm gonna say I'm the other end. I get told almost all the time, you're on the other end of the spectrum.
But as a parent, I'm thinking that I'm seeing you not playing my kid. Well, you're only playing your favorites.
I want to know what the favorites are. That's what I want to know.
Come to Pius now. I had to deal with that.
I want to know what in the world. Like, is there some secret society we don't know about that's the favorites club or something? I don't know.
I mean, look, coming from small schools that I've worked in, like several, there are places where things are they're very political.
Is it 5 or 6?
7.
5 or 6?
Higher. It's 7. Me and him both have worked for 7.
So there are places where that is kind of the case, but this is not.
That's not
it's not
favorites.
everywhere.
That's called politics.
Well,
that's called play this kid or find a new job.
It's not always that either.
And that happens.
I know it. Yeah, I know.
That happens. I'm stretching. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I'm just stretching. But it is. Those end up being your favorites because you got
that's.
No, my favorite kids are still the ones who work hard, and I really don't care whose dad they are or family. Or,
I don't care what grade they're in.
I don't either.
None of that stuff, man.
It does not. Age doesn't matter. Because
it can't be a 7th grader playing on the high school team.
Pistol Pete
in Kentucky,
Ohio.
Kentucky can. Mm-hmm. That's a rule I wish.
Florida, I think you can too.
It takes
you only
6
get
years.
X amount of years eligibility. Pistol Pete, he did it.
Yeah, well, that was.
Hey, too many
Why is that not a trivia
Pistol
question,
Pete's
Ray?
running around Herculaneum right now, buddy. If there was,
Sorry,
maybe
Zach.
get pulled up.
Sorry, Zach.
He'd care about his education.
Exactly. That's called CBC or DeSmet or But I would want to know, on the flip side of it, explain what they mean as favorites. I want to know.
I've been on.
he had a good question and a topic and a comment to. I'd really like to know what that means.
That would have to require people calling in or
calling in.
Whatever.
And I've been
you
on.
know what I mean.
Hey, you don't play the kids, and I want you to play.
And I've been on both sides of it.
Hello, first time, long time. Hello. Thanks for having me.
I got to tell you, this is so funny. Jeff Whitener and I, anytime we get on the phone, that's the first thing we say.
Hello.
Hello, is a caller on the line? First time listener, long time listener, first time caller.
I wish we had the phone number.
Or we'll answer the
make
phone.
one up. I mean,
we'll answer the phone. You've reached the swap shop. Something like that.
We have a text line.
There you go.
Text in.
Somebody could sponsor that. Maybe we can get our dinner.
Hey,
that's true.
Hey,
we're pushing. We need a sponsor for our
food.
food. We need a sponsor for our food.
Hey,
this gets expensive every week.
Yeah.
Well, Riley's sick of paying for our food with his Pepsi money.
I'm sick of paying for my food.
My wife tells me that every week.
Well, my gosh, you eat here every night.
Well,
that's true.
You said you were here. This is your third night in a row.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you might have been here Sunday. I don't know.
No, I was not here Sunday.
Wow.
Are you sure?
How do you live with yourself,
Do you
man?
lose? There's no clock right here. You can lose track.
I know for a fact I was not here Sunday.
My goodness.
Boy, God.
Pumping in the,
if there was a slot machine in the corner, people could lose all track of time.
That's hilarious.
Just saying. Something to think about.
Oh, my.
Do a little pond, have it over top of the pond.
I guess no one wants to touch that subject.
Nobody wants
I was waiting for someone to
here,
say.
let me throw this up here, and this is what it says, because you guys don't get to see it very much. Well, this is our Call It Like We See It spot. We're taking your questions about this particular comment and make a comment.
I mean, you can. You might shred your question, but that's okay.
We'll still ask him.
Hurry and ask the Cranium Cup champion
what he thinks.
What he thinks about all this.
You want to know what I think?
He ain't afraid to tell you what he thinks.
Well, I mean,
let me tell you what I think about it.
When you have the kids, again, the kids who they work hard, they play hard, and it's not, you don't have to worry about coaching their attitude or effort.
Right.
Those are my favorites. What we could be getting at with favorites in general is they think you don't like their kid. And I've had people say, I don't think you like my kid. And I said,
why?
Well, and I say, why? Well, because you're always giving a hard time. I said, I think give everybody a hard time. If I'm not talking to you, if I'm not ripping you,
problem.
If I'm not ripping you a little bit or joking with you or getting on to you for the mistakes you make, then you need to know that there's a problem then.
Yes.
If I'm not talking to your kid, there's a problem. That's when there's a problem. Not when I'm actually coaching them.
Right.
Not when I'm, walking around going, hey, man, what's going on, or giving them a hard time about the fact that they got their shorts rolled up or something, which I hate.
Yeah. Can I just ask this question?
Pant leg.
Go ahead.
Can I just ask this question for every single, all four of you guys? How do you approach the beginning of the season with new parents or whatever? Do you guys sit down and say, hey, we're going to have this little meeting. It's going to be do you have a teacher coach meeting?
we have a coach's
parent meeting.
You lay out
program.
Don't you lay out the expectations?
Yep.
If there's a question, get a hold of me. Right? I mean, that's a no-brainer for me, right?
I would love that.
Don't talk about playing time.
I would love that.
I don't talk about playing time.
Don't send anonymous letters in the mail.
Well, I mean, that works in some places, I hear.
Oh, Kyle Bohr, here's a good question. Why do people think a quote-unquote club or quote-unquote select coach is so much more elite?
Because they work.
Because they're getting paid for it. That's why.
They work outside of school.
Yep.
They coach a sport outside of school. So they must know what they're doing.
Okay.
I knew you were going to have.
I've seen a lot.
I'm not commenting on that.
of baseball, a lot of summer baseball, and
yeah.
there's a lot.
There's a lot of people who coach because they're trying to live vicariously through their
Ding,
kid,
ding, 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 ding,
or
ding.
they're trying to relive their glory days, and they feel like they're gonna. They know everything,
Or they're smart enough to realize that you can make money doing that.
Or
And you can make
there's
lots
that.
of money doing it. Can we do that?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Yep.
how
I'll tell you
money.
this on my
Let's
end
have
of that.
the coach's box team.
Coach's box tournament.
Watch out.
Coach's box tournament.
Watch out.
I'm going to stay on one end of the floor, so I'm going to say, no. You got it, Chris.
No, wait.
There you got it. Jarvis.
Wait. I thought you were saying we have a coach's box like Little League team.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that would be great.
What?
Wait, bad news bears.
Why would you
exactly
throw
what I
him
was
that
thinking,
pitch? Why? Just go sit over there. You know what? Go sit in the corner of the outfield.
I'm only 5 and it's T-ball.
Listen.
Give me the ball.
Think about it. Just go run.
Just go now. You go get the ball.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's exactly what happened to that last pitch.
You know what we should do is
That would be fun.
What we should do is have all five of us and get Shooty too to make a league. To make a league, and we get to coach each.
No.
We all each
way.
individual get to coach.
There
team.
is no way that gets in that league.
Not happening one bit.
I think it would be hilarious for all four of us to coach that one little league team.
one
We'll be
game.
all like Big Daddy.
And everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. Everything.
Oh, that would be fun.
Crying?
Oh my gosh!
This could be a lot of fun.
I mean, I don't.
So anybody out there want their kids to be coaches?
Hey, we're charging $500 a kid because we don't make enough money doing this.
Right? Fundraiser for food for the year.
And it's a fundraiser for
The coaches.
whatever.
It's going to be a 5-game season.
Right?
And we're going to play all the same teams.
My gosh.
The other 4 teams in the league.
Listen, wait. Hey, how old do your little league teams have to usually be? I don't know. I don't pay any attention.
I think they're up to what, 12?
They start like 5 and go on up.
Wait.
16, 18 years.
So let's say we have a 10 or 11, 12-year-old group. So all 5 of them had to be kids like a couple classes below.
It's a 10U team. We're playing 12Us. We're playing with 10Us tonight.
They just got done using the tee. They're supposed to be on pitching machine. This kid only throws 40, 45 tops.
Yes, we do need a sponsor.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your mama said, yes, we do need a sponsor.
Well,
so
you
you're
guys
out there tonight.
No one really went with Boar's question anymore. I mean,
That was it.
What was his question?
about
Amy Duncan made a good post on there. When we stop in all caps, STOP, paying attention, is when they should worry.
Then Kyle Bohr says, never mind. Maybe those coaches are compared to you four.
What's he know?
Lordy.
What's he know?
He's at home being quarantined. What is he talking about?
Is he in quarantine?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He is in quarantine right now.
What did you do?
He does not have COVID, but someone that he was around had COVID, so he is in quarantine.
HIPAA.
He got sniffed on by somebody.
So that's a part of it.
well, you ever sat next to Kyle? No one's sniffing on him.
Oh man.
Sorry, Coach. Man, that's terrible.
He's going to rip us compared to you four. I'm going to rip him.
That's true.
He said he's got nothing else better to do. He's going to watch the coach's box tonight.
He's going to watch all the reruns,
Hey,
right?
we do have 2 viewers. All right, we're good. We're good.
We still got
No,
a couple.
I think there's good select or coaches out there that do it for money.
Oh, sure there is.
I mean, there's not
Sure there
not
is.
everyone that's out there doing it for money would I want my kid to go to. But I mean,
Mentioning
there's
no
some
names.
market.
I think. I mean, your kid went through a baseball program that I thought the coaches were there for the right reasons and to teach the game of baseball.
Well, and my
to your
kid's done it, and I mean, he's went to different. I mean, he's went with 34 hoops and done stuff. He's went with.
But I'm talking about baseball.
Well, I know
baseball since that.
Well,
that Black Cat
baseball. He went with
was-
the Black Cat, and those were parents that coached it, and it was a great group of kids, and now they're all playing sports together at the high school
Correct.
at Herculaneum.
Yes.
It just so happened I eventually got a job at Herky, and then now
You're able
now
to coach
they're
those
going there, and now I'm coaching those kids.
How convenient.
Man.
No,
How'd
that
that
just
happen?
worked out. That was dumb luck. And that now it just works out that now I'm coaching their kids, and they were coaching mine, and it's a good group of kids. But yeah, that program had the right. We weren't elite, but we weren't terrible either, and they wanted to surround themselves with good people.
That's right.
Not necessarily the best players all the time, but good people and people that we worked hard for each other. You guys have been to, some of our fundraisers, and it was great. It was a great experience for Dylan, and I think a big reason of why he decided to come to Herculaneum was because he hung out with those kids. And it was a great experience. And like I said, he's done it in other sports too. The Magic program down in Farmington, he played on a team there, and where I think he learned a lot of basketball skills. Heck, I'm a basketball coach, and I'm taking my kid to paid people to get better because
I was wondering why you're doing that all the time.
Well, I don't know everything. And
it's
sometimes
a different dynamic of father.
Better for your kid.
And it's better for my
or
kid
father-child,
because he's got to put up with me all football season and then all basketball season.
God, I don't know how you did that.
And so, I think it's good to have some of those coaches that, I know, like I said, 34 Hoops, and Day-Day's done all kinds of things. He's helped Dylan. Dylan's went to many of his camps, and Day-Day is great with skills.
Oh, great. Absolutely.
Great with skills.
Dalen's one of the most, what we call it, he's been on here the most for our Main Street Sports Show.
Stefan Martinez down at Dig Deep is what his group is called, and Dylan's went to almost every one of his things. And I think Dylan is the player he is right now because of how much stuff he's done with those outside guys, plus what he learns from Coach Goodwin and many of the other coaches he's had in school.
And I also think that you've got to be able to do your research. If you're gonna send your kid to do this, what he's considering, a club or an AAU team. If you're gonna send your kid to that, hopefully you've done your research to find out if it's the program that best fits, what you're looking for to get out of your kid.
Well, and I went to that Magic tryout just because someone told me about it, and I didn't know any of those coaches. I didn't know anyone there. They didn't know my kid from Adam, and he got picked.
Right.
And it just so happened he got picked, and it was a good thing for him.
Yeah.
Now, not all of them are like that.
Right.
And when we would go to those baseball tournaments, and we would go to some, like Coach McVay was saying, and there people are, running the score up 40, and I saw that, and I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't want my kid playing with that program. There's good ones and bad ones out there.
And that's why I always think that if you're going to get your kid to go out and play select and club, do your research. Make sure that it's the right opportunity, because at this point, I think that's the.
Don't pull it off.
I'm going for
just set it
myself.
up
Calm
there.
down.
That's
It's all about you.
But I also believe that there is a lot of programs out there that do the select and the AAU and the elite programs because they're there to make them. They're there to make money. They're there to make a living.
And some of those people that Dylan went to, that's all they do.
Yeah.
And heck, I took my notebook with me every time I went, and I wrote down different drills and different skills that they were working on. I'm like, oh man, I'm going to use that at my practice.
And I'm not saying that the guys that are doing these skills aren't doing it to make a living, and they're doing it the right way. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying is pick and choose what you're going to send your kid to, and make sure that it's something. If I'm going to get that kind of money out, I want to make sure that my kid's getting something out of it.
Oh yeah, that Magic team wasn't cheap. It was one of the most expensive teams I've ever paid for him to play on. I did have a little background on it because my brother's daughter played AAU with Magic, and he was like, and it was the same guy running it. I can't think of his name, Jason something, and it was
Jason
a great
Jarvis.
experience. Great experience for Dylan, and he played with kids that were probably above his skill level, which made him play better.
We have a no-hitter alert.
Wow.
Tampa Bay up 3-0. And Snell is pitching a no-hitter against the Dodgers right now.
What inning is it?
They're in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, he's about ready to come out of the game.
1-0.
Yeah.
I just don't see the
I'm sorry. I got
Dodgers scoring 0.
No.
I don't see that happening. So.
Oh, no. Rays just hit another home run. Now it's 4-0.
Oh,
nice.
5-0. I'm sorry. He hit a 2-run dinger. That was.
Speaking of Dinger.
Speaking of Dinger, look,
right.
I'll get that sticker. I'll use it. I'll probably put it on my fridge out in the garage.
It's got to be somewhere where
everyone sees my fridge in the garage when my door's open.
Well, when you used to do commercials, everybody used to see. But unless you're,
commercials? I'm sorry. I'm trying to mold the minds and
here we go.
the education minds at Herculaneum.
Yeah.
Trying to get those test scores up to the private school level,
Good luck with that. We know how that works out.
Oh my!
Well,
It's a different
topic
altogether.
I know on the state mandated, Herky High School did pretty well. So
state mandated tests, those are great, aren't they?
Right.
You guys cannot sit there and tell me. Don't even act like you can. And tell me how great state testing is.
I was gonna.
Well, they rate schools on it.
Quote Shaq from Blue Chips.
That's a good one.
Oh my!
So how much money did we make in the swear jar tonight?
Not enough.
Should be close to about $10.
Come on, Miller.
Not enough
That
for
might
our
be-
food.
Yeah. He said a big one, and he put like 30 cents in.
My wallet's in my truck.
Yeah. Well, before we get off here, we do wish some get well soon to a guy who's been an administrator in the area, as well as a high school basketball coach, and that's Mr. Jim Keeling, who's in the hospital for COVID-related symptoms. He's not doing great, but he's if you know Mr. Keeling, he's a fighter, and he's the kind of guy who, if anybody can make it through, and it's tough for him right now. He can do it. So. That's just, I just want to make sure that we give thoughts and prayers and warm wishes out there to his wife Denise and his family, and hopefully that'll, he'll bounce back and get through that.
And the shout outs that I got, go ahead. You got one more?
I just want to wish my dad a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Big 62.
Big 62, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
So. I don't know if he watches the show. A lot of times he might turn on and
and then you start talking and he's like,
he gone.
He's like, I really enjoyed the show when I was watching it, and then our great internet started spinning. And that's when it got really interesting, was when you weren't talking. So I don't know if he's watching because I think him and my mom went out to eat. But if they did, maybe he'll go back and
Happy
watch
birthday.
Yes, definitely.
Happy birthday.
Shout out I want to give this weekend my baby sister and my one and only sister is going to be getting married. So pretty excited about that. 13 years difference between us, but she is my only sibling, so looking forward to a fun weekend. And Ray is going to be doing that ceremony on live stream. So
Ray, if there's any side video that you can get,
especially Blair, right? We're gonna have the Blair cam.
The Blair cam.
Ray's doing the live stream.
I'm
of his
streaming their
sister's
wedding.
Yes.
It'll be on. That'll be on YouTube.
Yes.
So,
wow.
There you go.
So
live stream STL YouTube.
GoPro camera.
3 o'clock.
Yes, 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep. So super excited about this weekend. So
hey, $5 you get him to go live like 4 or 5 different times during the night.
Oh my gosh!
Coach's box. Coach Blair.
I'm going to do my commercial.
Let me tell you something.
Tuesday. I don't know.
Hey,
Coach's box.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't act like that at all, ever. What's the matter with you?
Never.
Never say never, right?
I've seen your guys' bill a time or two, so.
That's because there's a lot of good food here.
There is.
There's good food here.
There is.
That's right.
Come on out to La Pachangas.
Only the best.
Brothers Pizza.
Come on out to La Pachangas.
Hey, whatever you had tonight was pretty good, I heard.
But
I'm going to have to try
Brothers
that next
Pizza's
week.
better.
I'm going to have to try that.
What'd you have? Oh, you had the what I did with steak.
No,
wait.
Steak quesadilla.
Hey. No.
Steak
you don't get the
quesadilla?
credit
Steak
for that.
and chicken, and this
It's
is a
steak
Miller
and
creation.
Steak
Okay,
and chicken
fine.
quesadilla.
I'll own the chicken quesadilla. You could do the steak and chicken thing. It's fine. But when I change over to all steak, which I'm going to try next week, it could be that I could coin that
I don't
phrase.
think so.
Thank you very
I
much.
don't think so.
I'm gonna
The
still
Ray
go with my
special,
Orals Polo.
It's bad whenever they basically walk over, look at you, you going to eat? Yeah, and then they just leave. They don't even ask anything else.
Are you eating? Yeah. What do you like over here,
It's
McVay?
the Riley Blair special's pretty
It's good.
good.
What is it called?
I can't.
Mine?
I can't pronounce
Orals
it.
Compolo.
What is in that? And what is in that? Chicken.
It's chicken.
I can't
with
roll my
rice
R's,
with
so.
queso cheese on top.
Oh, okay.
Comes with guacamole salad, but I
No
do not
guac.
eat those.
I'm not. I wasn't very good in Spanish class.
No bueno.
I know how to say like 3 things.
Right.
It's literally it.
Nothing
I
wrong
can
with
count. That doesn't count.
Let's wrap things up, boys. Before we wrap up here, we're going to let you know about what's going on. Nothing tomorrow night, but Friday night, we'll have a couple of guys here that's going to call the game for us.
Not me.
Sure.
Do you want to call
salty?
it?
You a little salty?
Do you want to call it?
No. Not now. I'm
Hey,
out.
you can take my spot.
So let me line it out
Little
here
salt,
first.
little salty.
Oh, this is Mr. Salt, Captain Salty Miller over here. Jeez,
sorry.
you know.
Is this at our
Jason Jarvis and Zach McVay will be along with me over at the Jefferson R7, home of the Blue Jays, as they host the St. Vincent Indians.
That's
That'll
going to be
be
difficult,
6:30.
but I'm going to do it. I'm ready for the challenge.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, we got to be in the box. I'm not doing it if it's out in the.
Oh, we're in the box. Yeah, we're definitely in the
good.
box.
I don't
Hand
wanna be
off.
outside.
Yeah, we're in the box. We'll be in.
Tackled.
Is there heat in that box?
I think so. I think we'll be fine.
Well, wait, I know you're
Don't
going to be
have to worry
okay
about the
because
heat.
you're doing the game, and you do a good job. I don't know what you've ever been.
He called your game.
And again, we've been over this. I haven't watched it. I haven't
I
listened to it.
killed it in your
Yeah,
game.
you both.
Killed
Blair
it is a
and the
relative
red team.
term.
Blair and
The red
Jarvis
team
killed that
passed
game
out.
at Pius. That Pius
Killed it.
game.
That was
Yeah.
fun one. Killed it is
All right.
a relative
Hey,
expression.
there's a reason you're not being asked
Yeah.
to do it. So
No, there's a reason. Because he's afraid of the FCC.
Pretty much.
hey,
So,
he knows
Can
that
I get through
he knows
this?
I'm at a public school, so I have to watch what I do.
let me get through this here. St. Vincent and Jefferson on live stream STL. That'll be the Jarvis and McVay game. Calling that game over on live stream STL South Valley and St. Pius Lancers. I'll have Todd Schumacher over there calling that because Shooty big timed us this week. Not really, I'm just joking. But Shooty did a good job last week with us. It was he and I for the fourth quarter, and that was you can hardly get anything in with Shooty, but it's a good thing because Shooty is so good at what he does. So he's the what do they call that? He called it the it factor in getting ratings, and it's no joke. Every game he's ever called, the ratings are up.
Yeah.
So I'm not joking about that.
That was a pretty good football game up to
It was a good football game.
Three and a quarters.
Except the show that put him on assignment.
Wait.
And then the ratings went up when he left.
We knew his talent lied elsewhere, right? So we put him in a position where he could be successful.
That's right.
There you go.
There you have it.
Shooty's going to kill me. There's going to be a commercial out of Pius soon. I see it now.
Probably.
There it is. All
Did
right,
you hear what
boys.
Jason said about you last night?
Thanks for watching the Coach's Box tonight. Ray Halbrook from Livestream STL. All of us here at the Coach's Box. We're going to say so long. We'll see you next week from maybe here? Maybe.
Good night,
somewhere
San
else.
Diego.
Hey, thanks for the hats, Crowdinger.
Yeah, thanks, Lawrence. We
Home by
appreciate that.
SMCI.
Definitely. Have a great night.
Good night, San Diego, baby. Question mark.